And Sheen, hello everybody, it's me. Yes, I probably should be playing Yakuza 3 today, but my week has been stupid. It's been very stupid, and I apologize for that. Because apparently, my body decided like, oh, you're gonna have some cold stuff to deal with. Enjoy that, dumbass. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, I want to play some Visions. I'm gonna play a little bit of Visions today, and then I'm gonna play some more tomorrow. And then, rest in peace, Oka Studios, which is a pretty fucked story on its own. Okay, so I was intending to do Mega Man Battle Network 2 more on Thursday, and then this on Friday. But again, as I mentioned, everyone hanging here pre-live dub. That's kind of the idea. Also, let me go ahead and let me do the cutscene first, because I saw that. Well, you know what? I can change the transition real quick. Give me a second. There we go. That's better. Hey, Mayutsumi, how you doing?
Peoples of our world live their lives blessed by the powers of mana.
Ooh, voiceover.
To maintain that balance, alms are chosen to offer their souls to the mana tree. This is how we continue the cycle and ensure a future of prosperity.
Got tea and sticky rice cake. Ooh.
For millennia, we have
Is that a leafling?
Died this way, and so we shall forevermore. As each land
Currently editing more of the video I've been working on. Very nice.
Alms off on their pilgrimage to the mana tree.
Hey, it's everybody. This is very pretty. And again, the monasteries has always been very charming. Yeah. I love the animated opening of Children of Mana for DS. I need to try some more of the other Mana games. Hopefully they're able to be ported over in a more... In that Mana collection that was ported. I never got that. I never picked that one up. Which one? Oh wait, hang on.
Visions of Mana.
I say Mana, but it's Mana. I should be saying Mana. Okay, collection Mana. That one is... I think I've actually done... Oh wait, no. Actually, no. Okay, so that has... Final Fantasy Adventure, Trials of Mana, which we already did, Secret of Mana, which I also already did. I think I bought the Mana collection, but I don't know. That's all good. Yeah. So, like I was mentioning, yeah, I wanted to do this. I kind of sped through a little bit of Legend of Mana. I might go back to that after this is done, or I might do that on a later stream. I'm not sure. We'll see. 1 real-time minute, and given that all lip flaps, probably a few hours. Oh goodness. Have fun with that, Devin. There it is. Yeah, lip flaps can be difficult to deal with. Yeah, I was feeling a little thick. I'm feeling a little not so good these past few days. Mainly it was like scratchy, burny throat. I didn't want to do like the usual streaming bit. Hey Mayutsumi, how you doing?
Hey.
I noticed that you have a new reactive PNG.
Oh yeah, I was using this for the Pokemon Nuzlocke.
Oh,
to switch it.
Gotcha. It looks a little Digimon too.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I think it's the hat that's the Pokemon thing, but the hairstyle kind of fits in with like Digimon characters.
It does.
How you been?
It's protagonist.
Mm-hmm. You know they're a pro tag because they have spiky hair. Oh no, that means I'm not a pro tag.
Oh no, we can fix that. It's okay.
And believe me, no, it's been tried before. It doesn't really work
You
out so
actually
well.
cannot mess up your hair? Is that actually a thing?
Well, no, the thing is, like, one time when I was in high school, well, I've tried short hair. Like, it kind of works. For some reason in high school, they tried to straighten my hair. That didn't play out very nicely. So I can only imagine the spiky hair doesn't really work. And ironically enough, as soft and fluffy as my hair looks normally, if you try touching it, like I've touched it, I put my hand through it, and it's like poked me.
Could you imagine? I've grown to this age and have never touched my hair. I don't know what it feels like.
It just looks naturally flawless. This thing never sees a comb.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the secret to having spiky hair is actually damaged hair.
Oh. Well, I wouldn't know what that's like, would I? Mm.
Yeah, I do not take care of my hair.
Hang on. Where do you think you're taking our Liza?
No, this route won't work. Let's try the other way.
This isn't the young red-haired gentleman that we saw during the opening cutscene.
What if his hair turns red?
Oh my god.
That'd actually be pretty dope.
That would be pretty
I
cool.
love those sort of things.
His jump is like a front flip.
I'm for it. This is Smash Bros now.
The Soul Guard is on his way. You have to wait here for him.
You guys are wearing pots and pans on
I
your
was
head.
literally thinking the same thing. I'm
What
like,
kind of regular army are you guys? Really?
They're discount.
What should we do?
We have no
That's
choice.
the armor we have.
We have no choice. Time to kill them. Start battle.
Now where do we go?
Oh wow, this feels weird.
This way.
In comparison to my Trials of Mana, where I was one-tapping everybody.
Oh, okay.
No, the combat feels pretty good so far.
Makes sense or something.
You won.
Stay out of this, okay?
You know what?
I like their outfits.
Yeah.
The Serape looks cool. Always like Serapes. Oh my goodness.
What now? There's just the sand wheel ahead and no way past it.
I know.
What's
That's the plan.
what's up there, Maitsumi?
I just thought it'd be nice, you know. We
No,
have cute art
hey, I'm not
style and
complaining, I'm just curious.
fantasies. We can just
No, that's fine.
plot the thing here. Did I
We'll
ever
see.
tell you how I got this icon even?
No, I don't believe you have.
So I don't. Are you in the Lie of Caleb game? I can't remember.
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Okay,
That one
if
better
you're
than
if
I
you're not
thought.
sure, then you're probably not. It's really funny because Deshaun and
shaking
Gale
the
are
whole
both
way
in
up.
that game as well. So it's like,
Sorry about that.
oh, my homies are in this
realize you're
game.
afraid of
So
heights.
because like all of us keep hanging out now and like live dubs and stuff, I actually am like, who do I co-cast with in other things now? I just assume everybody's in everything at this point.
It's
but you're
true.
not. Yeah.
I've seen Deshaun and Gale and a few other things that I'm in.
Yeah, and
And
then
I've-
we're also in studio still too. But anyway,
I've also seen Sardre multiple times throughout my time. I was like, oh hey, there he is.
This is madness.
But yeah, so this little
don't wanna
bunny
hurt you.
icon came from
Either
the
of you.
game
You can't be
dev's
serious about fleeing the
significant
village.
other.
Oh,
just
that's amazing.
Yeah, she was trying to raise
madness.
money so that
It's
she could visit
survival.
him, because he's in the States and she's in Canada.
Gotcha.
So I
Let's go.
donated some money to it, and so anybody who like donated some money, she would try to do a little bun.
Yeah.
And it's adorable and it's
It is.
scruffy looking, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, that bunny looks like you!" I'm like, "Yeah, that's the point, and it's awesome."
Time for this right now.
I think it's also like, yeah, it's fun to just be like a little mascot or a little cutie booty. Because
It
like I
is.
think Letter was doing like Bang Boos from like ZZZ.
I love Bang Boos.
Bang Boos are pretty cute.
They're so cute.
Don't. I'm not here to harm you.
That Keith
Oh, no.
Silverstein?
Listen to me. Without Liza as the alm of our village, Guju will fall to ruin.
An alm's sacred duty is to offer their soul to the Tree of Mana.
Oh god.
They ensure life and prosperity for the rest of us. You know this. I know you do.
Just let us sacrifice your girlfriend.
Yeah.
But we can't give up our happiness. We've gone through so much to be together. And you should know that.
We just started holding hands.
Do.
God.
Then you are truly
For
lost.
someone to settle down in a village other than where
Damn
they
you,
were
simpin'.
Arranged here when they heard of your engagement. But time passed, and we came.
And for that, we must all suffer.
So happy to see her flourishing. Happy for you both. You're not the only one who doesn't want to lose her.
I mean, I'm her dad, and even...
Don't stop us.
Orin, maybe he's right. I have a duty to fulfill. As the Alm.
You know what this reminds me of, Maya
Absolutely
Sumi?
not. We're going to leave. Run away.
Visaria.
Keep running. And running until
Yeah,
the world forgets all
dude,
about
I'm not gonna
alms.
lie.
Until the world
The
is
very
free from this
like when we
cycle
got
of
to this, when we
sacrifice.
loaded into this area, I'm just like, this looks very similar to
right.
something else I know.
Listen to her, Orin. Return to us.
How well did that work out in Visaria?
Not at all. Well,
Well, let's see if it works out here.
yeah.
I am
I
not
actually don't know
your
the story,
enemy,
so I
Orin.
generally don't know.
I'm your friend, and I'm here to help
I
you.
said
Do we
stay
end up
back.
killing him?
I don't
Like,
know.
look at his face.
He looks so sad and so nice.
And so innocent. Like, I don't want anything bad to happen to him. No.
Why would you close your eye? I guess because you don't want to stab your friend, but also you're on a rope bridge, bro.
Oh, so if I stab my friend but I don't see it, it means I didn't actually stab my
Didn't
friend,
actually
right?
happen. It's true.
Damn. And if they die with my eyes closed, it's like they died off screen, so it's not actually happening. Well, I mean, the bridge parts are still attached. You should probably grab onto the edge there.
Wow.
I did. Why would you hold on to the plank?
At least he's taking the impact. Oh,
Yeah, she held on to that like a champ. Come on, Aaron. Where? You're both gonna fall. Look at her.
jeez.
She's so talented.
So good. Oh, good. The dwarf
We're
man's
gonna
okay.
freaking sacrifice her? Like, frick.
We need to sacrifice the most capable person in our village.
And everyone else is just like
We
subpar.
wear pots and pans, so we're safe.
Come on, Liza.
I mean, you're right. It'd be really funny if they
Sorry,
were
Dad.
disconnected from outside the village, like they
Guess we
fell on
won't
the
be coming
opposite
back
side
anytime
that they were
soon.
running from.
No.
Yeah.
And so now they're
Shit.
just stuck in the village.
Throw her over here and we'll get her to safety outside the village, I promise. No, you don't. Ooh, it's pretty.
It's pretty. This area, the physicality of this area reminds me of the first area
You
in
used to be a soul
Arise.
guard,
though.
Liza. You know how important an alm's duty is.
How'd y'all get here?
Orin,
We also
have to
jumped
turn
across the
back.
bridge, but well, actually, there was a side path you could have used instead of, you know,
I'm
destroying our
sure
only
there
bridge.
was.
Want to fight you, but we will.
Otherwise, how would they tie the other side of the bridge?
It's true. The bridge was more just for aesthetic purposes. You were just being a dick by cutting it.
please let us go. I beg you. We allow you to escape with the alm.
What?
The village will suffer.
It's not too late to stop this. Please, Orin.
I understand what you're risking. I do.
Did she actually fight? Or
No,
was it just,
doesn't seem like it.
Okay. I was gonna say, when she actually walked in there.
Because I don't think she was ready to like start stabbing her neighbors like Orin was.
Oh, no, man.
Oh.
Frick. Are we getting are we getting corrupted by something? Like, what's happening now?
Ooh, what's going on?
Crash, you should snipe that person over there.
Oh, thank you. I thought I did.
It just came up. So.
I see it.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Hey, cool. I'm not gonna comment on that.
Looks like a Digimon.
There we go. That's what it is. Wait, where's the? There we go.
Nice.
Not be gone.
Be gone, thought!
Are these things our friends?
Well, not anymore.
They used to be. Why they got dog ears though?
Don't you recognize us?
They're furries.
They're furries.
Who's next?
Orin, it's okay. We have a fursuit prepared
okay.
for you and Liza.
Oh no!
No! They're too expensive and too hot. Actually, the red stuff off the back of them is giving me Berseria vibes, like from Velvet's arm.
Oh yeah, true.
Wait. Okay. I just thought they just
so now-
exploded.
Dude, this is Berseria! I'm so done.
No. Not yet. As long as his arm is still okay, it's not Berseria.
We've angered
Oh,
the
okay.
Earth. This isn't something we can run from. I have to fulfill my duty, Orin.
Yo.
No, we will escape.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I might be the same. I'm terrified to die, but if supernatural things like this were happening because I wasn't like sacrificing myself, I might be tempted to.
I might just throw myself into a ravine if that stops this.
If.
What was that? Okay, there was like.
I'll take care of
Oh
this.
wait, no, it was a Fire Emblem thing. Yeah, it was Happy. Every time that Happy sighed, she would summon a monster. That would happen. So something similar to that. You remember that?
Coming. Get ready.
Is this a Valencia thing?
That's
Or
a
is
Three
it-
Houses thing.
A Three Houses.
It's a DLC for the Ashen Wolves.
Oh, okay. I haven't played the DLC, so no.
Yeah, they're all a bunch of misfits, and they all have some thing that they all bring to the table. So like,
Oh, that was the wolves, right? The Ashen.
yeah, they're the rats. They live in the sewers because they're the fourth unofficial house. So like one
Does Greg know
has
that there's people in his house.
one has crippling debt to like multiple people who like hire bounty hunters to like go hunt him down to get the debt back. One has literally split personalities for whenever they're exposed to sunlight or not.
Oh, what the frick?
Yeah, they're either a haughty noble when they're in the shade, or they're like super depressed and like, oh yeah, I'm just kind of trash.
I don't know. It just sounds like DeviantArt OCs to me right now.
Pretty much. The other one, Happy, is if I sigh, if I make any kind of exhale, I summon a monster and it will try to kill everybody.
God, talk about just. Okay, I guess I'm not breathing no more.
And the other one is bisexual.
Damn, imagine being bisexual.
And he's the leader.
It's over.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Let's go, Liza.
No, his backstory is like a more sympathetic version of Griffith.
Oh, okay.
It's a nicer version than Griffith,
go.
where he's not a complete
We're
psycho.
safe now until the next freaking
Liza?
wave comes. Oh God, is something happened to her?
Orin?
Uh-oh.
Oh
Orin.
no.
It hurts.
Oh
My
no.
body won't move.
Liza?
Oh.
Liza! No! What's happening?
The Earth was literally like
She'll be fine.
if you take her away from us, we'll just take her anyway.
Orin's like, it's still good! It's still good! It's still
Yeah,
good!
for real. Here, let me just cut off your legs. It's fine. It's still good. It's still good.
It's fine! It's fine! It's fine!
I'm sorry.
So,
Please, I
like,
don't want to be Pygmalion! Please! Oh, no!
So like, oh, are her arm's still moving?
No.
Okay.
No, she's stone.
She's stoned now. So like, people are gonna come here and be like, why is this really nice, realistic looking statue here?
Cool!
Damn, the freaking detail on the hair and,
Take a selfie with it.
and the textile work on the clothes is insane.
You know I had to do it to him and just like starts like some are twerking on the statue, some are just dabbing on it.
I feel a little bit bad that we're joking around during these cutscenes, but oh
And
well.
Farrah's like, wow, sucks to suck, am I right? Visions of Mana.
Maybe this is just a vision. Maybe it hasn't actually happened. Maybe we're okay still.
And that, children, is why if you're an alm and you need to sacrifice yourself, fucking do it.
Oh yo, is this us? Is this Orin? Or like what?
Who has like sick ass Medusa
Yeah,
dreadlocks?
you
I
saw
don't
that
know.
too. I'm like, Can't tell if that's just like tied hair ends or snakes, but I'm choosing to go with snakes.
It might be a Nakali kind of thing.
That's freaky.
Hey, look, wool. Okay. There's gators on there
color
too.
if you want. JK, she'll find out.
I have a big hand.
Yeah, one big hand. Fairy swordsman.
It's the Mana Sword.
You can tell because it's all wrapped up in that crap.
With like vines and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's a wood, it's a leaf sword.
It's a leaf sword. Leaf blade?
Exactly.
Pokemon?
Oh my god, the main character is always a grass type, which shows the grass
my
types are superior. No, that's not. Obviously, water's the best one. I'm not biased.
Hey, look, a wolf.
Yeah, it's true. There's also a gator right there.
And a burb.
And Burb. And the guy with the big hand. Did you hear about the dev group that made this game, that worked on this game?
Okay, is this what you were talking about with something sad?
Where it was fucked up. Like as soon as this game came out, they also basically got cut. They got cut loose by NetEase.
Oh, I did. It's the okay. Okay, it was all right. I couldn't remember the name of it, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the Oka. Oka got cut loose by
Yeah, that
NetEase.
was sad. Yeah, that's sad.
Which
I did
is
hear about
like,
that.
at least give him some time to. Fuck, man. Oh, Greyzo. Where have I heard Greyzo before? Oh wait, that's from the cutscenes from Balan Wonderworld. Well, the cutscenes in that game were good.
They look good. It's just, you know.
It's almost like that's part of the reason why people bought the game.
Yeah.
It's almost like that's part of the reason why I bought the game.
Tiania, the
Are you
fire
gonna play it on
village.
stream?
A quiet
Maybe.
settlement where generation
Maybe.
upon
Maybe.
generation
The
of townsfolk
tired.
have lived in
Maybe.
peace. Aside from the
I really
occasional
like Knights,
fire,
Mayetsumi.
fire
I'm not
by
gonna lie to you. I really like
they have
Knights.
prospered
Okay.
from
I
I
never
wanted that
got
game
to
to be
learn.
really good.
the patron element
I
of our
never got to
village.
see the
And
beauty
so,
of Knights,
our
but
way of
most
living
people I
has
know.
Knights, the first one is
seems
very
really
fun.
Honor tradition
Knights,
to ensure
Journey of like the one on
survival Today,
the original
it's
one
like
is
the
very
fairy
fun.
godmother.
It's basically a speedrunning game. The sequel on the
Oh.
Wii has voice acting, but it's a bit weaker, but it's still good. Like there's some annoying bosses. I've done LPs on both.
Bro, where are you now?
And then it kind of just stopped, and then Knights was reduced to cameo appearances.
I wonder which way fairy will come from
I
this time.
freaking love how they do like the really flowy hair and the art
Oh,
style
yeah.
of mana games though.
Oh,
I
yeah.
stare at it anytime I'm looking at a mana game like box.
L'Oreal, because they're worth it.
Has anyone made a lore?
Finally
Oh,
get your
there's.
chance to be
okay.
a soul guard.
Is that my dad?
I'm
Fulfill
assuming.
your duty faithfully.
Is it because
Val.
he's also a redhead?
Maybe
I
everybody.
will, Dad. I'll
Yeah, there
carry
you
on
go.
like
Hey, it's Wise.
I won't let
Yo.
anyone down.
It's Wise from ZZZ.
God.
Stephen
Stephen Fu?
Yeah.
I love his voice.
It's also Lancelot from Grand Blue.
Guard's job is really important. We'd sacrifice it all to protect the alms on their journey to the Mana Tree.
Oh, and also
ensure
Jamie
they
from
fulfill
SF
their
or from
duty to
Street
the
Fighter.
world.
Oh.
That's why fighting prowess is only a small part of what you need to become a soul
Where's my
guard.
boyfriend Luke so I can
What
kiss
matters
him?
most?
Liza, huh? Come to think of it, we never did hear much from her after she settled down in the Earth Village, did we?
Oh yeah, she settled down in the earth, all right.
It's been 4 years since the Alm from Guju disappeared.
Dad,
and brought about the
I know
destruction of the
I know we don't talk about this a lot,
No word as to where the
but I
Liza
need
made
you to
it
get a
out.
name very soon, okay?
In any case,
I
once the Alm
really
from
need you to have a
Guju,
name
better come straight
really
home.
soon. Do you know what happened to the last guy who had red hair and a sword? You know what happened to his dad? You remember?
What?
Val,
It was Duran, and his dad became a ghost.
Don't you need to
Oh.
pick up Hina on your way?
Mom, the same goes for you too. Hey Devin, what's up?
What's good? What's this about becoming a ghost?
It's like,
Sounds like you want to volunteer.
oh shit.
I humbly accept anything to escape the
mortal
current
coil.
Devin,
the
no.
current capitalistic hellscape.
Devin, no. We
I
need
mean,
you.
I love life. I love living. It's so great. Anyway,
Oh,
how y'all?
I have DLC outfits.
Dulsk.
So Sumo, I think this is from another
Look.
Mana game. Oh, Mayetsumi, can you confirm this?
I think that's the remake of Sword of Mana. I cannot remember the
Sumo.
actual.
And then Guardian Garment.
Yeah, that was definitely a sumo outfit, if I've ever seen one.
The character's name is Sumo.
Should we?
I don't believe you.
Yeah, let's go with the default outfit for a little bit.
Yeah, it is from Adventures of Mana.
Reese's outfit from Trials. Elazul from Legend. We didn't see him that much. I'll amend that later on. Papoy's outfit from Secret. Yep, here's all the DLC. Lady Black Pearl from Legend. We didn't really see her.
I have actually never played any of the Legends or the Mana games. Yeah,
they're fun.
I've played 3 of them.
As someone who has recently been streaming these, Secret, like the PS4 remake with our mutual VA associate Sean Chiplock. And Lizzie Freeman. The PS4 remake for Secret, pretty fun. It can be a little grindy at times, but it's fun. There is Trials is the one I played the most. Hang on, I gotta move over a little bit so I'm not completely blocking Devin. Trials is the one I played the most. That one's very fun. 3 separate stories, including the best boy, Kevin. Kevin. That one's. I feel like that one so far from what I've dealt with Visions. This was played. Kevin. This one plays pretty similar to that.
My arch enemy.
And then Legend, which I was doing previously on stream, is a bit more like it's not like a straight up mana game. From what I understand, it's more like it was what was it?
Our ancestor was appointed by the goddess of mana herself to protect.
It basically was like another Final Fantasy Mystic or whatever the hell it was. So like a different style,
I've had enough of
different kind of game, but it just had the mana name slapped onto it, and that was fine. But it was very also craft heavy.
Just remember that you possess a rare ability.
So this is like the Mana Village in this
game. Your talent for turning monsters into stones will serve you well in your travels. Val,
turning monsters into stone? No harm comes to Does that mean Liza was a monster?
Creature that stands in your way.
Sorry, Master Fugo, but I really
Your Orin just pulls out, like as he's crying over Liza's body, over Liza's stone body, is monster fucker permanent. He's like, what am I even gonna do with this now? What am I supposed to do with this now?
That's Frey!
I never said it wasn't. I never said it wasn't.
Dog. Cats. Dog.
Nicolo.
Meow. Oh frick, it's a Fiendslayer.
Bork. Hey Fiendslayer. Right on time, Crashstar Maitsumi got the notification when I was playing Real Bout Fatal Fury as Bob Wilson, the capoeira fighter. Oh yeah. Maitsumi, what's your viewpoint, or do you have any opinions on the martial art of capoeira?
I have to remind myself.
Brazilian dance fighting.
I mean, it sounds freaky.
Let me see.
Eddie Gordo, my beloved.
Christy Montero, obviously.
Okay. Yeah, it's freaking dope. Listen.
Christy.
I'm Hispanic and do martial arts. What's not to love?
Ayo, same.
Yo.
Also,
I haven't done
the shit out of you.
I haven't done martial arts in like a long time since I hurt my back, but I mean, I took about 6 years of Taekwondo and 2 years of karate.
Yo,
12
Kevin.
years of karate in my belt.
When are you gonna do your Hwarang cosplay?
The sound he made.
Hey, he has multiple colors of hair for him.
I do have multiple colors of hair.
No, I meant Hwarang does for one of his from one of the games.
Does he?
Yeah, it's Tekken 7, I think, is like where he's wearing like the little coat, the little cape, and he has an eye patch. It's one of his weaker costumes, but he also like has like a he has black hair and orange highlights.
Okay.
Let's take those fruits from the freaking tree.
Yum yum yum. Look at this! Look at this majestic flip. Yeah.
Right? God, I wish I could do that. I get dizzy really quickly. So many times.
You ever wonder
No, sorry, go ahead.
Because you ever wonder like how dizzy video game characters would be if like they actually react to the way that we control them?
I feel like
they're gonna have multiple concussions and their brains are just slush.
I feel like at that point they just kind of develop a resistance to it, to where like, yeah, Mario doesn't really have to worry about that whenever he's doing like triple jumps and backwards long jumps, and he has to deal with the inherent G-forces of that.
I'm sorry, I love that bit. It was like, sorry, Hina, I lost track of time doing flips in the yard. Don't worry about it.
I had to flex with my dad and show them how. I had to flex with my dad and show them that gymnastics was not a waste of time.
Any guesses as to who will be named the Alm this year?
I'm not sure.
Do we want anyone to be named the Alm this year?
The only Alm I want named is Alm from Fire Emblem Echoes.
I saw that coming. I'm like, Devin's in the call now, so I already know what Alm this is gonna be.
I love I love Alm. Alm is really cool, and also he's the other character who is named Conqueror. Besides, what was that guy from Awakening?
Walhart.
Walhart, yeah.
I love how
descendant.
Yeah, I love how like I literally the second you asked Conqueror from Awakening, I'm like, oh yeah, Walhart. Yeah, like I fucking would know.
Yes, that was beautiful. No delay whatsoever in thinking.
Right? Half the time I have to like, oh god, who's this random obscure character's name? Oh, it's a character from Fire Emblem Awakening? I got you.
Devin, you said on multiple occasions that Chrom is your favorite, right?
Yeah.
Can you take a wild guess who mine is?
For you, I'm gonna go with probably Owain.
So beautiful.
I love Owain. Owain's really cool,
Owain.
but my all-time favorite is actually Priam.
That tracks. I can see Priam.
A character who has fucking nothing going on for him. Except, hey, there was a time where Ike wasn't gay. Liar!
No, Ike is 100% gay. That's his sister's descendant.
That's his
so the weird way of the word
That's
descendant
Miss Sister.
means it does not necessarily mean you are directly blood related to the person that you were descended from.
Exactly.
But he's got the blue
Fricked up, it's
hair
weird.
and
I
the
don't
bandana
understand.
and the Ragnar. Yeah,
it's called genetics.
Mist just did it. Mist and Boy
Mist
just
like,
had a child or a descendant.
Someone has to carry on this bloodline.
Yeah, and Ike's like, yeah, it ain't gonna be me, he says, wrapping his arm around his twink.
It's literally the Chris Redfield thing, like, listen, Boyd, I need you to fuck my sister. You got it, bro. What's up, Rokusatsu?
I still love that one bit with which is like what's her name? Sheva. It's
Yeah,
like,
I know
well,
what you're talking
Chris,
about.
I know a way that we can continue the Redfield bloodline, and it doesn't involve your sister.
No, it doesn't involve
thank God.
Leon.
It does involve Leon. Oh, thank God. Let me know when you're done boning my sister.
To travel together with Hina, isn't that right?
Well, maybe so.
What a pair! Val and Hina and Solgard and Make sure you
Okay, so she's the next Alm.
She's the next Alm.
Because
Do they know the implications of that? Well, maybe it's not the same for every single village.
that's true.
It could
Maybe
just
it's not
be
the same
different
for
stuff.
every single village as it pans up to a fucking active volcano.
Maybe she'll
Right.
turn to fire.
Wait.
Oh, speaking of which, hey, Salamander. Hey, Salamander. Salamando.
Of course I do.
I need
She's got
to look at
passion,
the
she's got
timeline in the
spirit,
Mana
and she's got
series because
fire in her
this
soul.
game, just based on like the map, looks very like it's close to the one in Sword of Mana. So my brain is just like, wait a minute, I know what that is. And it's over. If that's there, then this is over here, which means this is gonna happen, which means that's gonna happen, and oh no!
Oh, no. I just don't know why. I'm not nearly as famous as Gouda. Don't.
Oh no! Don't you freaking hold your hand like
wrong?
that. Okay.
Did something happen?
I just don't see the reason, the rationality of having your home that close to a volcano, especially one that
As
is.
a Filipino, it happens.
Why not just
It's a
move?
very active volcano.
I hate to ask.
Well, the thing is, volcanoes have a side that it usually flows down, right?
One last chance to
So if you're, as long as you're on the opposite side, you're fine. And like the volcanic, like
Fireball.
the mudslides and the volcanic stuff will bring down nutrients, so it's really good farmland.
Oh no, yeah, no, I like,
Yeah.
like the land that's. I've watched OSP a bunch of times. Like, yeah, no, volcano or volcanic, it does really good for farmland stuff. Yeah, no, I've heard about that. But again, yeah,
I want to die.
Is it a thing I really want to contest with? Because lava, they've always seen like you will just immediately catch fire. I don't know if I wanna mess with that. You know.
You might catch fire. I'm built different.
Well, it's also
Devin.
like if you think about like battle, like wars and stuff, a volcano or any sort of natural disaster like core is gonna be a very good like strategy point in terms of defending where you live.
Here, fight us on the. If we use the volcano to our combat advantage, let's just make spears out of volcanic rock and stab them. That way they'll catch on fire whenever we use
I
it.
was gonna suggest trebuchets, but okay.
That's well, yeah, but no fire spear.
I'm sorry. I'm still not over the
fire spear's cooling.
Elemental weapons.
I'm not over the very disappointed Devin when I said I'm built different.
Look at this horrible evil monster.
Kill it.
Look how scared
like
Hina is.
rest.
Jesus Christ! I have to
She's
save my
frozen
girlfriend.
in fear.
Dude, it has like 3 HP. You can kick it. It's fine.
Look at its little face.
Oh.
Mr. Fugo said he was going to keep everyone away. You gotta take care of yourself, Hina. You're an alm now.
Stephen Fu.
I just had something I needed to do out here.
Stephen who?
Jamie Sue.
Looks like the monsters went away
Stop.
once they saw you were coming. Good job,
Cindy Lou?
Soul Guard.
Cindy Lou?
Yeah.
I am Cindy
It
Lou
won't be that easy every
from the
time.
village of the Who's.
I'm just glad nothing got you.
I have
more
to
than
stop
2.
Christmas from
When you're
coming.
lost, always trust your instincts.
Does
Remember,
anyone else have like this
everything
strong
hinges on
urge
a
to poke
single
somebody
moment.
in the midriff if their
Don't let your
midriff
doubts
is
sway you.
showing like that?
I
Hear
mean,
the words of Master Fugo coming out of your mouth.
So
It is-
like you just take a look at Merrick Ishtar and you're like, I gotta poke that.
started my training.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now that I've got my own duties
you
to
know.
fulfill, I can't stop
like
thinking
instead of a
about
wet
what he
willy,
said.
I'm friggin' putting my finger in
It's
that
nice
and
that
like.
Master Fugo's
I
got
don't know.
your
I wouldn't. See, I
At
wouldn't.
least thanks to
I
his
wouldn't.
That is a violation of my personal space.
Not just because of that, but also like you poke someone in the belly button, you're gonna have to watch that immediately.
As it comes.
Look, either one of two things is gonna happen. You poke someone in the belly button, they're gonna go, "What the fuck?" Or they're gonna go, "Ooh."
That's the time when you're like,
I do try to
I need to leave, and then they just squeeze it, and then like, oh, we're not done yet, big boy.
You had a good upbringing.
Oh God.
I didn't say stop.
You're probably right.
It's like a Chinese finger trap.
No.
Oh, I hate that.
I know.
I've talked. There's a I think Josh Wolf was a comedian
Master,
where he was talking
I took
about
care of the
how
monsters.
he was.
I
He
took
went
care of the
to a
monsters. No, you
concert.
didn't, Val.
Ran as soon as Val came near.
I took
you
care of the
did.
monsters. My presence.
You were saying, my Timmy.
Ready for the pilgrimage.
Oh yeah, there's
Sorry
a
to
comedian
delay
talking
you,
about how he
Master.
went to a concert
Thanks for the
high
help.
as frick, and there's
Don't
this
forget to
dude,
stock up
this
on
really
what you
really
need
fat
before
dude
you
who was
go.
walking around daring
Road is
people to
long.
like put their
Wise, go
finger
prepared.
in his belly button. He's like,
No.
dude, how many knuckles deep do you think can go in my belly button?
Out of metaphors.
And the comedian's just like,
Come back.
no knuckles deep, 0 knuckles deep. And the guy's just like,
Display of leaving.
oh, come on, everybody's doing it. And the
I'll wait
comedian's
for
just
you in
like,
the square.
everybody's
Let me
doing
know
it.
when
It's
you're
like,
ready.
yeah,
Okay?
come on. It's like, oh, okay. Good. The comedian's high at this point. So like, well, I don't want to be the only person who's
a
gonna
long journey.
finger frick this guy's belly button.
I'm okay.
So,
I'm okay with not having a distinction. I'm okay with that.
so the comedian's like, well, do I need to use lubricant or anything? And the guy's just like, nope, just bare knuckle it.
I love these guys.
Bare knuckle.
The comedian was like saying how he just like put his finger in and it was like it like ate his finger, and exactly what Crash said. It was like a freaking Chinese finger trap. It was, he had to like put his other palm in to like try and pull his finger out from this dude's belly.
Can I get for you?
I love that
You're
these.
welcome.
I love that these shopkeepers are dancing. It's just like come
That
by
has
from
been a
here.
tradition.
Come
That
by
has
from
been a-
here.
That has been a tradition
Well,
for
that's
every
true.
mana game.
Oh.
All the shopkeepers
they're
do
like
this
that for
funky little
everybody.
dance. That happened to me once before. Not the belly button thing, the Chinese finger trap thing.
Oh.
No. No.
I thought you were about to say it was either the Chinese finger trap thing or the dancing salesman thing. One of the two.
No,
I
the
went
Chinese finger
immediately
trap
to the
thing.
gross one.
So like we got one, I guess, like as a little novelty gift. So I was like, ha, I already know the trick of how this thing works. If you try to pull them apart, then it's gonna get tighter. Obviously, no problem. I've seen a cartoon where they just push the fingers together, and then due to that, the thing comes off easy. I'm gonna just easily one-shot this thing, no problem. I put it on both fingers. I try doing the push my fingers together thing. It doesn't work. I'm panicking like, Let me do it again. My fingers are probably too long to really get any kind of like thing. Like, so then I eventually just like, fuck it. I'll just fucking rip it in half. Just like snap it in half with my fingers like, yeah, I did it.
Oh,
Congratulations. My sister's like, you asshole, that was mine. I was like, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I didn't know.
I remember one time my brother and my sister got stuck in a Chinese finger trap together. And I was just like, you know what? This is a bonding experience for the two of you. And it didn't end great.
This is our get along Chinese finger trap.
But I know you will look out for each other. Take care.
At what point did they start getting out the hacksaw?
Could you imagine someone tries and saws that, but they misaligned where the fingers end?
I didn't say they'd go for the trap. I said they were just one of like, all right, which of us is loosen the finger?
Okay, I'm gonna start cutting here. That's the base of my finger. Well, you know, some sacrifices have to be made.
And it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Fulfill their duty. Calamity will befall their home, disrupting
Calamity
the entire
Ganon.
world balance.
Link, the blood moon, whatever.
To have been given such an important job for the sake of my
The blood moon rises once again.
Tina's like, I am high as fuck right now.
Really high. Literally. I'm like 2,000 feet in the air.
I thought we'd get to make this trip together as Alm and Solgard.
Link, this moon is as red as my eyes right now.
Spending time with you has
You're an anime character, Zelda? Yes, but
No.
not like that.
Character's acting hella gay as we're talking, though.
Oh, is it gay if they're like opposite gendered?
Frick yeah.
Sure. Sure, let's just change the definition of words, Matsumi. That's fine.
You can be gay without being homosexual, I guess.
What? Is there really a need
I
for
can
a
just
coming out day?
picture-
I mean, everyone's a little gay. Well, I'm a big gay, and I'm coming out today as the biggest gay.
There's like, I can imagine Devin's like face and be like,
remember the
or is
path a
it
little.
gay if they're
You haven't been this way
different
before,
genders?
right?
Look, I've questioned like myself. It's just like I'm non-binary. Is it gay for my wife to like, or
Right.
what?
Right.
I don't know. It depends on how you're feeling that day.
I'm sure you'll do fine, my
I don't know, man. I don't know. What the fuck do you want me to say?
I don't know.
All good. All good.
A, I haven't been in a relationship, and B, I'm not non-binary. I don't know the answer to your question.
Oh.
I wasn't looking for answers. I just said I've wondered
You
before.
fucking asked, sir. That's a question.
This doesn't mean every question has to be answered.
Well, I seek the
Like
truth.
how many knuckles deep?
These rumbles once they're gone.
And it all comes back full circle.
Welcome to the charred passage.
Oh yeah.
I'll show you a charred passage. It's called A Night After Chipotle.
The shard pass. He said I was gonna make a Gundam joke.
I
but
know you
what?
were, but I went for the easier one.
Yeah.
Well, easier from a certain perspective.
No, I mean no. You know what? No, that's fine.
Look at all these trees, these tropical forests. Place.
A pink squirrel.
I was gonna say, what the frick is that? I was half expecting it to be eaten by something else.
Oh dear God.
Oh frick, there's two of
That
them.
monster is called a rabbite. I hear they aren't so tough.
But how do they
I'm
taste?
ready for anything.
I mean, you can get rabbite
I'm
meat.
supposed to protect you.
No.
How are you going to protect me?
I occasionally have rabbits that pop up in my yard.
At least
So
let
do
me
I.
heal you.
And they're just...
I haven't had rabbit though.
Fine.
I
I haven't had rabbit in a long time.
I don't eat rabbit because there's certain animals that I just don't want to fuck with. Although
You're so soft, Crash. I
cows,
love
look, I feel, if I thought about all the cows that I ate, and if I
Yeah.
really thought about it more than not at all, which is where I just try not to think about it, I probably would be a vegan or a vegetarian, and I don't want to.
Yeah.
Look,
No,
man,
I want the look.
I'm trying to rationalize in my head. Look, they died of natural causes. They lived a long,
No, they didn't.
healthy, fulfilling
No, they didn't.
life, and it's all good.
See, for me, I want to eat a cow that knows I ate its mother. That way, the taste of vengeance will be sweet.
Devin,
Holy
fuck.
shit! That was both amazingly ravage and like savage and freaking like carnivorous as frick, and I
Jesus.
and funny.
Devin.
So I applaud you.
I wish I could say that was my joke, but I totally stole that from something.
I stole that
It's
from
okay.
my wife.
I don't know what you just
No.
said. I'm gonna pretend it's your joke and attribute it to you from now on. So,
Hell yeah.
if I make that joke now, I'll be like, I got that from my friend Devin.
They're very funny.
They are very funny.
They're very funny and also a little wild and.
I don't understand what at all you mean. I'm just a little haha jester guy.
I'm just a little hog.
Little hee hee ho ho jester guy.
I'm Devin Vaugh. I make fucking cool jokes.
You're freaking Jack Frost now.
Hee hee ho ho.
Hee ho.
I need
Hee-ho!
I need a chibi Devin now in the style of Jack Frost.
I have a chibi crash star in the style of Jack Frost.
Gotta get a little Jack Frost with my mask on it.
That was for one of the times I did a comic dub of SMT3. I reached out to the artist like, oh hey, can I commission you to do, because they do Jack Frost commissions. I was like, do you mind if I get one of them commissions? And he's like, yeah, sure, totally.
Yeah.
I might need a link for that because I kind of want one now.
Yeah, no. What is the name of that artist? Hang on, give me a minute. All right, give me a minute. This is important, chat. I'm sorry. I had to abide by my good pal Devin. I had to rend unto Devin what is Devin's. Let's see.
Give it to me.
I love how hardcore of a homie he is, that he's just like, Devin, my dear friend,
Cathedral
I will
of
get
He.
this for you ASAP.
Cathedral of He.
Cathedral of Heat, like H-E-E?
Correct.
That makes so much sense. I love that.
I should have actually known that offhand.
That's such a good name for what they do. What the frick?
They're
people
very
have really smart
they're very talented. I like they did a SMT3 comic, which I got a buddy of mine to voice Jack Frost. And I think it turned out really well.
Amazing.
I also voiced the Demi Fiend for a hot second.
Oh damn.
Alright, I have followed them. I will maybe send them a message about getting a commission done.
2 seconds later, I've sent them a message about getting.
I have sent them a message about getting a commission done.
I've already been Jack Frosted.
They've already drawn the Jack Frost render. Check this shit out. Slap.
If they have drinks, do they call them Jack Frosties?
Sweet. I felt the same.
Oh man, I went in to get a Frosty. Oh wait, no, that's a Wendy's thing. Never mind. I've confused that for Icy. I went in to get an Icy from
here
my.
we have I guess
my
Wendy's has Frosties, but there's also things here called Frosters, which is like the same thing.
Home is where the heart is, they say. But don't worry, I won't let anything distract me from protecting you, Hina.
What's that? A squirrel!
Won't let anything distract me from protecting you, Hina. Except for the side quests I'm going to be doing.
Oh, it disappeared. The deer disappeared.
Disappeared.
Watch Bee and Puppy Cat.
No. I watched like maybe like one episode of it.
There's literally an episode in the Netflix adaptation of it where the bee has to do like a main quest to finish as well to get paid. But she's just like, but I want to do all the side quests.
That's the one where it's like, now you took too long, now your candy is gone. That's what happens.
No.
Is that Adventure Time?
Is
that was Adventure Time, yes.
Yeah. Speaking of Adventure Time, I saw the first like 3. So I was on a flight last month to Philly, and the in-flight entertainment had like the first 3 episodes of Bee and Puppy Cat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I caught that. I'm like, great. Now I want to watch it, but I also want to give money to HBO. So
time to yar har har.
Yar har
fiddly-dee.
fiddly-dee.
Puncher crab.
I love how
Pincher
the
crab.
enemies in the Mana series I've mostly seen in like the 2D pixelated style.
Oh, yeah,
and I
it's-
see them in the 3D style, and they look the same. It's like, that's amazing. They translated it so perfectly. I can't.
You love to see it.
You love to see it.
Ew.
So,
Also, I forgot to say it earlier, but I was in a call with Kina and Plague earlier, and they say hi.
Hi.
What the? Also, hello, by the way.
Little Undines?
Why are there so many?
What is that? Because they're. I guess this is just where they live. I don't know.
Well, no. Why is there
What?
more than one?
Why are there so many?
There's-
This is our home, sir. We live here.
There's always more than one.
When? Well, I guess in Legend there were more than the one, but it's like when I was playing Secret and Trials, there was just the one.
My understanding is that there's always like a bajillion of each spirit, but like there's usually just one that accompanies you.
Well, you played Sword of Mana, so I assume that's
Sword
different.
of Mana, you can get 8 of each.
Okay. Ah!
So you can like level up the attack that they use by chanting more Undines or more Lunas or more Dryads.
I believe that's actually a factor in this one as well, because
Yeah, see, this is what I mean. The map and like everything here is similar to Sword of Mana. So in the timeline, it must be nearby where Sword of Mana takes place. So I'm freaking losing my mind.
I haven't played Sword. That's on the list of if I can find a way to get that running.
I mean, it's on Game Boy, so.
I'm fine. I'll find
But
some
then-
manner. I will find
but
some
then
shape or form.
Adventure of Mana, I think, is the new version of it.
There's also Echoes. But I think that's the phone game, right?
Right. I think it's Adventure of Mana, which is okay.
One of the I know one of the things about this game is like, hey, you can do class changes, but they're based on the elements.
That's cool.
So now it's like after all the little spirits, you can change your form and get a different weapon based on which
Oh
spirit
my
you
God.
attune to. Which one is your favorite? Which spirit is yours?
Okay, so I usually go to the water class in Sword of Mana because ice is cool. So in Sword of Mana, you have 5 base classes like warrior, knight, wizard, sorcerer, and thief. Oh, and barbarian. So there's 6. Sorry, and they correspond to each of your main stats. And then each one of those. Each one of those has like up to like a 3rd tier of classes. So there's like 35 classes that you can be in freaking Sword of Mana. It's
Goodness
insane.
gracious.
It's awesome. So if you ever play like the game or the game's like connected to it, I am sincerely looking forward to what you're gonna choose to class up as.
Well, in Trials, they divide it into light class, dark class, and then you could also do light dark or light dark, etc. So it was like there were 4 classes. Well, the 4th class was added on in the PS4 version. Like that was a update exclusive. So light would usually focus on defense and healing. Dark would focus primarily on damage and debuffs.
Oh, okay, cool.
They weren't necessarily tied to a particular elemental.
Right. Okay, so it's more like a balance of how you're gonna be, of how your stuff is gonna be distributed.
Yeah. So you'd be.
But yeah.
Yeah. So you try to mix and match.
Go ahead. Yeah. In Sword of Mana, out of the like 35 classes or whatever it actually is, I don't remember the actual number. There is a specific class that is a special class to each spirit. So like I think the Necro I think something like Dark Jester or something was actually the one for the moon spirit or the dark and I
figured that'd be Shade.
The Grand I was like I have to look that up for Devin later. But the Grand Diviner or Grand Divina was the one for Undine, for water. So if you get all 8 of that specific spirit and all 8 of like this one collectible that is attuned to that spirit, you get like this big gigantic all full screen like magic attack.
Nice.
So while the game is harder, like there are obviously better like classes than others for like attacking and whatnot. These particular classes that allowed that were not really very balanced, but I always went for them anyway because I got this really cool attack that you don't really get to fulfill until like 3/4 through the game.
Oh yeah, you go for the thing. It's like, yeah, this one's the cool. Oh look, the little goblins.
Oh my god.
Oh, they look a little bit sharper.
But yeah, so I usually went for water.
They're also level 51.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
I can't read.
doing
Oh, I gotta
1
leave.
damage to them.
I gotta leave. I thought they were level 5. Ugh.
Nah, but
I just saw a
that's
5.
a 5 and a 1.
I just saw a 5. Oh god. I gotta
I
run.
love how My brain was like, there's a different color of them. I wonder if it's a higher level. Devin legitimately just was like, yeah, they're level 50.
Okay, these are probably more my speed.
And people say, I don't read.
This means I've improved.
I'm not gonna lie, Crash, I probably would have done the same thing and be like, it's
Okay,
taking a while to kill them.
I obviously just, my sight was a little, anyway.
Or we're just, like, psychotic killers, you know?
4K doing los dos.
Our brains are naturally inclined to smack stuff with sword and or board.
It's true.
I'm unstoppable.
I'm unstoppable! I'm gonna go fight those guys again!
Alright, now I've leveled up once, I can do at least 2 damage. That'll do half the time.
And boy, they're gonna be fucking scared.
Right. Is anyone else, like, I know in Tales of games, I'll fight something that's 40 levels above me.
I mean, look, it's because it's there. And it's like, man, are you sure you want to do this?
Listen, I don't want to backtrack later, so yes.
If you tell me that's where the story is, I'm going in the opposite direction. You can't stop me.
I think so.
What was that prophecy of disaster? Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire
The
from
flames of disaster!
or something.
Oh my god.
Look, man, it was right there.
Great. Now I want to clip it and edit that in.
Watch out for falling debris from the
This
volcano.
guy.
Try and stay under the
Hey, my girlfriend's a stone. Anyway, hi, guys. He
What's that?
seems
He says
trustworthy.
girlfriend's a stoner? Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Sure, we'll work with that.
Oh, there.
Bro, you brought the calamity out of your village, GG.
The name's Orin. I came to study the geological composition of this area,
Sure.
but
Hey, you seem
He's
pretty attached to
literally
your
learning
girlfriend.
about rocks.
seems surprisingly calm in the face of an active volcano.
Well, I mean, yes.
We literally live right at the
This
foot
kind of
it,
thing
so
is
yeah.
common in our area.
How do you think we were
I'm
conceived?
guessing this is your first
Just popped right out of the volcano, like.
Wow, that's a lot more personal information than I was expecting. But okay, thanks. I guess that's what you say to a stranger the first time you see them. But okay.
I'm gonna try that when the next stranger I meet.
Do you want to know how I was conceived? No.
I popped out of the
That was a
ground from a
mistake.
volcano. Yo, same hat, same hat, same hat.
That was a mistake.
That was a mistake. I went out of my mama.
Must make you.
She's a volcano over there.
You sure you're up to the job?
And then Mama Maiatsu was like,
You might
mm-hmm.
look like a pushover, but I was the strongest swordsman in our village by far.
Pushover? Give me a break, Hina.
What? It was a compliment.
Quite the happy couple.
Oh,
You sure
Quite
you
the
were-
happy couple. Yeah, that's
Together after you reach the
really
mana
stoked
tree,
for you guys.
What do you mean? We can't not go to the mana tree.
But what if you didn't, though?
It's the duty of the alms to rejuvenate the flow of mana by sacrificing their souls.
I'm waiting for Orin to
There's
just
nothing
be,
else to
let
be
me
done if
tell
you
you
want a future
something.
for
Let me
humanity."
tell you something about alms that you might not know.
And proud of it too. It's my mission to see the alms safely to their destination.
So they can die.
You must really like the world we live in to fight so hard to keep it this way.
But have you ever thought that maybe the world wasn't so
We
great?
gotta protect the
What?
spirits and all our family and friends.
That maybe it'd be
Maybe
better
the
off
world
if we just
sucks.
let it explode or something?
It's not the same
That's
for
all I'm
you,
saying.
Orin.
What?
Me?
What the hell is your problem?
Well,
To be honest, I had a very rough morning.
still.
Oh, Crash.
No, not me. I'm fine.
Oh, okay, okay. You're speaking as Orin.
Yeah, no. No, Crash is not a fucking nihilist.
It's probably not safe to leave just yet.
I love how you
Camp
spoke in
together here if you
third
like.
person.
Color and I have had a few,
Warfare is going
I've
to
had a
stop for
conversation in regards to a certain game that we both like. That, yeah, nihilism is for losers and for nerds.
What a nightmare. If only this volcano were.
I'm a nerd.
Oh,
The world is dark and there's no reason to live. Yeah, nice nihilism, idiot. Now check this out, Gurren logon theme intensifies.
use the tech deck. It's...
Yes. His presence is as normal as the air we breathe.
No, Devin.
Yeah.
The world
Never
ends
questioned
with
its
you.
existence or wished it gone.
God, it's such a good game.
Brainwave. Need some more candy cane.
I love Twister. Okay, so it goes Trials of Mana, then Sword of Mana, and then Legends of Mana.
I'm not gay, but show is fucking awesome.
Brainwave, Psycho got a
Show's
high kick,
fucking
collect,
really
select,
cool.
show me your best set, blister, it's all over now. Psycho cane, you said I need more candy cane.
You had the lyrics up, or did you memorize that?
He
I remembered the flow. I just had to remember the lyrics.
Nice.
Very
I was gonna
nice.
say I used to have them memorized. I don't now.
I played
Exactly.
Tui so much on the DS. My friend lent. It's the first game my friend lent to me, and that's how we became friends. I played through it, and then
Did you play the new one?
What? Really?
yeah, I played Neo Tui. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I still haven't played it.
It's very good. It's very fun.
Yeah.
Not touchscreen anymore, but like each pen is dedicated by a specific
Wise is
button,
doing okay. Maybe we'll meet up with
and
her on
also
our way.
everybody is on screen doing their own thing.
Great. Now my brain is like wants to listen to Twister now.
Twister.
Look, I'll play
Yeah.
I'll play both games on stream at some point. That's on the list.
Hell
of shit to
yeah.
do.
Let's go.
Are you gonna do the DS version, or are you gonna do the?
I'll do the Switch version because I'm lazy.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
you,
Devin.
Devin.
Look. My brain is smooth. I don't know how to get a DS working with like OBS and all that crap. Okay, man.
I'm not judging or anything. It's just
No, it sounds like you are, Devin.
no, it's just the DS version is like objectively better. I
Yeah,
tried the Switch
there's
version.
like no content.
I get it.
Yeah.
Look, and I get that, but it's also the easier one to,
No,
do
yeah,
one
fair.
to one, and it's also like, is it because the artwork is like a little different?
No, it's the gameplay.
Okay.
Yeah, because like you're instead of having a touch screen and
Yeah,
like
you're
being
doing
able
motion
to like
controls.
yeah, you're doing motion
Well,
controls.
no, not
and it's
necessarily,
just-
because like there is still the touchscreen, but I got a special pen, like a special stylus for the for my Switch. But then I was worried like, oh, I'm gonna mess with my Switch screen. But I guess like if I'm doing it on stream, I'd have to use the motion controls. I don't
Yeah.
know, well, look.
See, for me, I had the mobile version. I played the mobile version, which is like was fine because doing it with a touch screen like on your
Oh
phone
my God.
is okay. Oh my God, it's Mickey Mouse.
Not even.
Kill that rat.
It's a bear.
It's not doing the funny little rap thing that I was doing when I was playing Legends.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was there for that.
I don't speak Dud Bear.
I don't speak Dud Bear. Doobab.
Dooba Buddha doo
Dubba
dooba
dubba dubba
boo
dubba dubba dub.
What did you say about my mother? Oh.
Oops.
Here's a book.
What?
For me? Thanks, I think.
Your girlfriend's gonna die.
tiny in this
Bye.
game.
Next time we'll be seeing Dud Bears, I bet.
I fucked your dad, shit lips.
How do you know? He doesn't have a name. I just looked for the guy with red hair, and then I went from there.
Worked my way.
Do you know how many? My dad has red hair. Do you know how little that narrows it down?
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Do you also know how little I care?
That's still one of my favorite bits from Batman Beyond. It's just like, who are you? You killed my father. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
One of my favorite bits is from the Static Shock crossover, where he was like, "It's like, oh, if you're Batman, then I'm Beyonce." You know this guy? He says his name is Beyonce.
I love that Batman or the one the Justice League
Oh, he's rad.
one Unlimited.
Nothing. I don't have the thing.
Yeah, but it's like the Justice League one where it's just like Batman meet Bruce Wayne, or have you met?
Not now.
I do
Great.
remember
What they used to call
that.
that stereo.
Every once in a while, I'll go back and rewatch like favorite episodes of Justice League.
I love Justice League. For me is like peak like comic animation. Like nothing really beats it for me.
I guarantee no one gave a fuck about Green Arrow until that show came out.
I agree.
I agree.
I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
This might be useful.
Green Lantern in that show fricks.
No,
like,
Green Arrow. Green
legitimately.
Arrow.
Green Arrow. I also like
Frick,
Green
I'm
Lantern.
sorry.
Yeah,
My favorite
Jon
Green
Stewart
Lantern is still
fucking
Jon
rad
Stewart.
as hell.
Mother Hera.
Mother, who was she? Kind of obvious, don't you think?
Yo,
Yeah. Who could my mom be? Who could my mom be? Asking the guy who has fucking wings and also is like fully armored. Yeah, I'm
Right.
very.
Oh frick.
Yeah, Dad. Who did you? Yeah, no, Dad. My my mom was Vixen. You're right. Good job, idiot.
I thought so.
I thought so.
Also, can we just talk about how like his voice actor is just so good?
It's Phil Lamar. Yeah, the
Phil
dude's
Lamar
been
is
doing
just
this for a while and voiced so many beloved characters. Samurai
I just
Jack,
love his range.
Wilt.
It-
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Hermes.
Yeah, like but like the range between like Hermes, Jon Stewart, and like Static Shock is just like wild to me.
It's true. He also played one of the best characters in Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Oh, Wilt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Wilt.
Where Keith Silverstein played the worst character.
Cheese?
Blue.
Oh, Blue. Oh my god. The dichotomy of the voice acting for me is great because Blue is also
Reaper.
He also voiced Reaper, yeah. But also, isn't Marluxia in Kingdom Hearts Chain Memories?
And also, I think he voiced Gabranth / Bosch as well.
That's funny.
Well, the original voice actor for Gabranth was someone different, like in FF12. And then it got switched over to Keith Silverstein. And I was like, wait, that's Keith Ferguson. Wait, I getting that? No, Keith Ferguson is I'm getting that one mixed up. No, Keith Silverstein.
I was gonna say Keith Silverstein. He voices Torbjorn, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Keith Ferguson. I'm stupid.
That's why I was a little confused. Wait.
That just kind of shuts down the brain that blue screens you for a little bit.
It's okay. It's blue screened.
God. Literally every other friend was better than Blue, and I don't know why Mac went through the process of like making literally the biggest asshole possible.
I mean, he needed someone that could like stand up to his big brother.
You couldn't have done like what that one cop did and make Eduardo?
I mean, Eduardo was a big old coward, though.
Yeah, but he looks intimidating. Scary. And then said character was like, then I got big and brave in order to protect Eduardo. But I wanted something big and big and scary looking, but that was still nice enough for my little brother. But then when Eduardo was getting picked on, I was like, now I am big and brave and strong. And now, and that's why Eduardo was like, oh, okay, I love you. Voiced by Tom Kenny.
Oh, Tom Kenny.
I didn't know Tom Kenny voiced Eduardo.
He does. Well, he did.
Speaking of people with freaking range.
The guy looks like a talking penis.
I'm sorry?
Remember when he played Scaramouche in Samurai Jack?
Let me see.
Oh, yeah, now I remember. Yeah, the season 5 of Samurai Jack.
Guy looks like a talking penis.
The things cartoons got away with.
I mean, to be fair, that was like Adult Swim. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true too.
But no, you're right. You're right. There's a lot of earlier stuff, like Tom and Jerry episodes. Like, it'd be funny if we just made Tom kill himself.
It'll be even funnier if Jerry did it too.
It'd be really funny if we just had Tom beheaded. Fuck Jerry.
No, yeah, no, I agree though.
Y'all hate Jerry?
Yeah.
Do you not?
No, I didn't like Tom.
Really?
Oh.
Tom's just doing his job.
Was he?
Yeah, and Jerry's just there to be a shit star. Well, I guess it depends on the episode.
It depends on the episode, and I think like the era of Tom and Jerry that you're watching.
That's true too, yeah.
Because I feel like the Chuck Jones era, it was like Tom was like way meaner.
Was it the racist era or was it the not racist era?
You're gonna have to be way more specific, bud.
Look, they didn't show the characters above the waist, so we can just kind of infer a few things. It's like that cow and chicken show, Class Strikes.
God, speaking of shows that got away with stuff, Cow and Chicken, jeez.
Oh my god. You know what's funny? You know how like the devil would like bounce on his butt all the time?
Mm-hmm.
I tried to do that so many times.
How'd that work out for you?
It did not work out.
Jesus Christ. Foul.
Yo, dude.
Bro, it's a mushroom. It's a mushroom, bro. That was a little excessive.
Fuck you, Mushroom Warrior.
And the crabs. Excuse you, the card's name is Mushroom Man.
Mushroom Man. I had freaking Mushroom Man in my deck.
My bad.
It's funny that he says that, but like literally the year, I think the year that episode came out, Mushroom Man #2 like
was like the meta.
Yeah,
No, shut up. No, it wasn't.
No, it was though. So in the Kashtira matchup, what you would do is by the end of your turn, you would special summon, you would summon the Mushroom Man, give it to your opponent, and since they had a monster, they couldn't special summon any of their Kashtira monsters.
Wow.
Yu-Gi-Oh is weird.
Yeah, that's what happens when you play a format that allows you to use cards from 2004.
I recently just saw like I go for ones that like I think look cool. That's been my mentality for a lot of stuff. It's like fighting games. I pick a character that looks cool or that I have like some kind of connection with. Like, is Terry Bogard really cool? Hey, look, it's Jin. Like, hey, do I pick Soul Bad Guy because he's, you know, one of the better characters? Well, that's nice. That's a nice little That's, you know, a nice thing to go off of.
It's a little boon.
Freaking sword is
also,
freaking lighter.
Yeah,
it's
Soul Bad Guy is just
cool.
rad. He's a cool character, and also he's Daisuke's favorite character because obviously, you know, I don't pick a top tier because, you know, they're a top tier. I pick a character because, like, I vibe with them. I recently saw Vanquish Soul as an archetype, but I was like, this looks fucking rad as hell. It's based off fighting games. Hell yeah. Is it actually good, Devin?
Well, it's all right. I will say, I dueled a guy playing Vanquish Soul the other day, and I kind of stomped him into the dirt.
But the cards look cool.
No, they look cool. To be fair, it was a very close duel. I just outplayed him.
Well, I don't. Well, yeah. That. Does that speak more about you or the viability of the card?
I would say it's kind of a little column A, a little column B. I mean, I'm built different when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh. So like, cause like me, I'm currently playing Centurion, which isn't like the
You've
best
mentioned
deck
this before. Yes, as someone who's in their 30s playing Centurion, you're not a boomer duelist.
What the fuck does that mean?
I just feel like you brought that up a few times. Like, yeah, I play Centurion. Yeah, I play Centurion. Is that your way of coping and saying like, no, I'm not old. I'm fine. I'm still hip. I'm still with
No, I was just explaining. I was about to if you let me finish explaining.
I'm sorry.
I play Centurion. That isn't the best deck in the meta right now, but it's still like pretty decent. I was able to outplay a guy playing Centurion because I wasn't. No, wait. I wasn't playing Centurion. I was playing Rescue Ace. But I still outplayed the guy. But anyway, it was an interesting duel. It was a fun duel, and I think Vanquish Soul has potential if you can figure out how to play it.
Well, it was like it's Fiendsmith, it's the heroes, it's Super Quantal. All these look really cool, and I very much vibe with the aesthetic that they have going for me.
See, Fiendsmith is the best deck right now. If you play Fiendsmith Snake Eye, it's the best deck in the game.
It looks really cool.
Of course, if you wanted to play it in real life, you're chucking out $86 a copy for the engraver. But Jesus. I digress. Yeah, this card game is stupid.
Just play digital.
Yeah, my issue is like. So like the OCG, what they do with cards is that they will, when they release a set, they will release cards in all rarities that are like in that set from super rare to collector's rare, meaning that you have a better chance of pulling these really good cards at a lower rarity. And we don't do that in the States. They're only in one rarity, and it sucks. Though, with this new set, I think they said they're going to be changing that, which is cool. I'm excited about that, but, like, I'm not holding my breath. Like, I am prepared for disappointment every time the Yu-Gi-Oh! Twitter tweets something.
The last time money was shilled out on my end for a card, it was a gift. My dad got me a card, because I was like, hey, do you mind getting this card for me? And he's like, yeah, sure, I can do that for you. It was fucking Gearfried the Swordmaster.
That's a long time ago.
Which it was like, I was like, I just saw the episode where Joey was fighting Rex, and I was like, that is the coolest card ever. I want that card. It looks really neato. Is it really viable in the meta? Hell no.
Absolutely not.
Not at all.
Even good. It wasn't even good when it came out.
Shut up, Devin.
What?
Stop being mean to Gearfried.
I wasn't being mean. Look, I like Gearfried.
Now you made Val fall asleep. Good job, asshole. Ah! I need to leave.
Oh my God.
Even Val's bored of my conversation about Yu-Gi-Oh! It's fun.
Let's fall back for now. Devin's being mean.
Devin's being mean.
No, but there's a version of Gearfried that I do like. The Gearfried, a Phoenix Gearfried.
Yeah, that one looks really cool. No,
yeah.
I've gotten over it. Like, that's not the one I go for anymore. I don't play it. Well, wait, there's like another. Oh, what was it? It's like there's a certain. I don't know. Oh, right. BLS, that's the one that I like going for.
Blackluster Soldier? Yeah, there's like a whole new bunch of those.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I like Blackluster Soldier. And when I was playing Monster Hunter, I made an outfit that looked like Blackluster Soldier.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
To answer your question, Mites Me, the little red thing gives you more XP. It gives you an XP boost.
I saw that after you pressed the button. I'm like, oh, I think it's...
I did.
Little thing up top says XP boost.
Bean Slayer. Oh, thank you for commenting on the performance I did for the Exard Rev fan dub. I appreciate that. Yeah. Funny thing, initially, Crane wanted me to play Chip. Crane wanted me to play Chip, but
Xanath?
Yeah, Xanath. That was the original character Crane had in mind for me. But I was like, he hadn't chosen Soul yet, and I was like, look, I know you probably chose Soul, or you probably have an idea, because I was like, it's gonna be Sarge or somebody with like a deep, growly voice. So I was like, can I just send you, like, even if the decision's already been made, can I please just send you an audition for Soul? And I sent him some stuff. I was like, look, even if this doesn't go anywhere, I just wanted to say I auditioned for it and I did the role, and I kind of did something for it because I wanted to, voice those lines. And then Crane was like, yeah, okay.
Speaking of auditions and stuff and roles, I finally heard the Coffee Talk dub come out. And you did really good as Hyde.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I saw that Kyo had posted about it on Twitter.
Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't sure if I could actually,
talk about it.
Divulge that. I wasn't sure. I'm always dude. I'm always scared shitless with NDA stuff. I'd rather just not risk it and be like, yeah, I'm gonna be quiet until it's out. I'm about.
I figure if it's out on YouTube, then it's okay to talk about.
Yeah,
so.
That I think, yeah.
No, I very much kept your performance in mind. I was like, yeah, what Devin did with Hyde was like, yeah, no, that's good. But I was also like, I want to try adding some Hisoka, or I want to try adding some more. I want to do my own version of like sass and whatnot into the like, ooh, yes. I was like, I always think that the best Hyde is still Devin. I think Devin's performance as Hyde was the perfect thing to work off of.
Homie.
But I had fun.
No, that was playing off of you was like, yeah, like if it wasn't confirmed before, I was like, this person is my friend now.
I was talking with Color about it the other day because after her stream we just chatted for a little bit, and I was like talking about how it's just like, yeah, no, like one of my friends in the current live dub, the Tavern Talk live dub, was just like, I don't know if I'm doing well and like performing with everyone else, and just kind of like concerned like how I'm doing. And I told him, I was just like, look, it's Plague. I'll just go ahead and say it. But I was like, look, Plague, you did really well. Even the first time you showed up. Yeah. I told him, like, Plague, you're doing really well.
Was great.
Yeah, and I told him that. I was like, if you would like to know, for reference, my first performance as Hyde, I bumblefucked my first line and had to save it with humor.
Bro, I don't even remember you screwing it up. Not gonna lie.
I know, because I specifically remember because I was just like, so Hyde comes on after Lua and Bailey's have their argument, right? So I'm sitting there after you, Maya, and then like you were talking with Ackle, and then like their characters, like Color and Steel's characters are like having their discussion, and I'm just like, I have to fucking follow that? What the fuck? And then like,
and Steel's a hard follow,
right? So then like my character comes up and I talk into the mic and it doesn't come through, and then I'm like, and then like I was like, oh sorry, my hands were covering the mic. That happens.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Okay, yeah, that was funny.
I was like, I have to save it.
So many characters too. It was amazing.
Look. At the end of the day, even with all the amazing, like, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference of like between them, like Ackle puts a shit ton of effort and work into making it as close to a professional production as possible. But at the end of the day, it's a fan dub. It's people. It's us hanging out. Now, yeah, we're taking the material seriously as much as possible, but we're also throwing in like some ad libs. We're having fun. It's just it's as long as everybody is having a good time, everybody's being nice, and everybody's having just like having a good time, yeah, I that's all that matters. The fact that we can even like, the fact that we can also appreciate like the sheer connection that Devin has with their characters, that's something very special. That's something that, you know, we can all just kind of like cry and hug about, and it's great.
I was so weepy, Devin, at your performance last week.
You and Grim both like she cried. I was just like, I didn't.
It was very heartfelt.
I love how the entire chat was like, someone send someone to hug Devin right now.
It's true.
It's called acting. I was only a little sad.
It's only a little sad.
I like that Val's first instinct is to throw it.
It's got wind energy inside.
I mean, not gonna lie.
It's
it
the
looks
boomerang
like a
from Twilight
I would
Princess.
Throw it too.
It must be one of those elemental vessels I've read about.
Dude, that's a Gale boomerang that Link wants.
There's a fairy living inside here.
Guess what? Guess what's inside the Gale boomerang?
Yeah, no, that's what I was referencing.
Gale boomerang.
Boomerang.
Intruders! No, wait.
Intruders!
Maybe they're the Alm and Soul.
We've entered the Scaly village.
Already?
Yeah, we did. I don't mind.
That's right. I am the Alm of Fire, and this is Val. He's my soul guard.
Oh, fire.
Is this yours?
Yeah,
Try not to leave
that's why they live near a
thing like this
volcano.
behind, okay?
Oh no! The intruders found out we took the.
I love that the wind like reacts to Val's hair like very
But no one
extremely,
else's.
but no one else's.
You can tell that's how you can tell he's the protagonist.
That's how you can tell they cared most about his model compared to anyone else.
Because it's the one you're seeing. Well, no, Hina's is blonde a little bit.
Yeah, Hina's too. Yeah.
But not as much as Val's.
Not as much as Val's, and not as all compared to those two kids that showed up.
Yeah. That reminds me of Fire Emblem Awakening comic from like back in
Yeah,
the
the
day.
awkward zombie one. It's like,
the awkward zombie one.
Your capes also don't flow majestically in the wind.
Yeah.
What?
You mean your cape doesn't perpetually blow in the wind?
No, it's just you, Crom.
What?
It's like you guys aren't even trying.
I love how
like
you
you
all
guys aren't
knew
even
which one I was talking
Yeah.
I literally had the what as like my header on Twitter for a little bit. Like yes, I loved that comic. I have one of her books. The We're Gonna Be So Rich. Yeah. I met her actually. She's cool.
Yeah. Seems like she would be.
She drew I think an Arcanine in my book.
Oh my god.
I know you're trying to bait me, Devin. I know you're fucking trying to bait me.
I'm not. No, I'm not, because I like Arcanine was like one of my favorite Pokemon at the time.
Oh, so it's okay for you to like it.
Oh, I was gonna say like, oh, this is back to the wolf allegations.
I wasn't even bringing it up. You brought it up. See?
Yeah,
what the hell,
Last
bro?
time I said, man, Arcanine, you're one of my favorite Pokemon. He's like, you fucking would. That was when we were talking in colors chat.
That's different. That's
No, it
you,
isn't.
bud.
That's
Yes,
you.
it is. Like my actual favorite Pokemon is Raichu. Okay.
Good choice. Very good choice.
That fits. Not gonna lie.
Which version?
Really? Both. I like Alolan and regular.
That's fair.
I have giant plushies of both of them.
Raichu's
In
cool.
my office. Yeah.
Hit him with another thunderbolt.
Raichu!
Oh, should not have done that.
That was awesome.
Hey,
Please don't die before you.
I hate to tell you, but that's a level. That's a 2 numbers in that level there, pal.
Look at those two.
Yeah, but look at this.
Wow, you did
11.
like 40 damage.
Amazing.
Way to go.
I bet you're fucking okay.
Fall back for now.
Crash, I'm not gonna lie. I probably would have continued fighting just a little
No,
bit longer.
no, it's okay. That's okay.
Taking this.
Taking this, back flipping, yeah.
Front flip.
Front flip, front flip. Do another front flip, and yet another front flip.
Crash, have you ever played any of the East games?
I have. I've played a bunch of them. Adol is... okay. Quick, small, baby-sized tangent. Where's the fucking love for Dogi?
No, dude, you're right. Dogi is such a real one.
He hasn't been playable since like that one PSP game. What the fuck?
I think he's gonna be playable in
Not in the new one. Nope, it's just Adol and Pirate Girl.
Oh frick! I thought he was going to be
Nope.
sad.
No,
Oh,
you
you're
never
talking
get to see the
about
Wall
East?
Crusher again. Never again. Because I guess whatever.
But they make jokes about it all the time.
Yeah, well, I guess it's a funny joke to them. No, it's not. It stopped being funny after a fucking while.
Funny joke.
But no, yes, I've enjoyed a lot of the Ys games. I think the first one was the one with oh, what was it? It was I started playing. Yeah, it was not Lacrimosa Dawn. That was the second one I played, which I think my favorite character to play in that game was Hummel.
Oh, the one that Sean voices.
Yeah, well, I like Hummel. Yeah. Hummel's cool.
Hummel's freaking cool. He gives me soup, and I'm like, oh, you're soft too. Oh no.
What do you mean he gives soup?
He gives soup.
He gives soup.
He's over with me at the campfire and is giving me soup.
It's so sad. To
Why is he giving you soup at the campfire?
It's very sad to hear about what happened to Purple Eyes.
We don't talk about it.
Yeah, it's not great.
Hatsune Miku made the soup store bit. Okay, it's fine.
What was it? It was Memories of Celceta.
Oh, okay.
That was the first one I played on the Vita.
Is that the one with the knife with the knives girl?
Oh, I forget her name, but the one I played the most as was Durin, who was the Dogi of that game. And then
see, I've never. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I've never played a Ys game, because I just never really. Okay, so like it's not that I don't have time to play RPGs, but it's just like
I get it. RPGs are time sink, and if you're not really meshing well with the gameplay loop, then
I will tell you this, Devin. Ys 9 is really short.
That's Monstrum, right?
And the gameplay is nice. Pardon?
See,
that's Monstrum, right?
Yeah, Monstrum Nox is okay. First off, it's edgy. Okay, this is right up your alley. First off, it's edgy.
It's very edgy.
Okay. Go look at the freaking character designs for Ys 9, okay? That's 1X, and then the gameplay is like really like I would basically finish a chapter in like every single for an hour or two every day.
Oh my goodness. That's a Nihon Falcom game in general, though.
It's literally like the shortest Falcom game ever.
Because they do that for Trails, because I had to basically replay Daybreak like 3 times in order to get the platinum for that game, or 3 or 4 times.
Oh, really? It's that short?
It's well, when you're speedrunning shit after the first time you play it, where you're just skipping cutscenes and crap like that, then yeah, it is pretty short. Especially when you've leveled up and you're just stomping through folks.
The last RPG I actually put time into, I'm gonna say, was probably Persona 3 Reload.
Yeah.
Well, those are long.
Those are long too. Those are very big story-heavy games. The Nihon games, they're
that was 120 hours.
Yes.
Nihon games are like they're not self-contained stories. They tend to like have an overarching narrative.
Any of them, and they're the only ones that are like that catch. Well, the Trails of has a timeline, but like. Most of all the other games, you can.
I mean, you can play a Trails game anywhere in the series that you want, but there is going to be a lot of history that you're not getting. They did say Daybreak was probably very easy to be the one that you start with, because I think like only like a handful of characters show up that were from previous games. One was from Steel, and then the other one was from Sky, and I think there might have been other ones.
So my brain immediately said one was from Steel. I'm like,
no,
you too. Every time I hate that. Like I've been so brain. Well, I wouldn't say brain poisoned, but every time someone just says Steel, I don't think of like it's the iron. Like I don't
it's
think
not our fault.
Of the metal.
It's not our fault that our friends' names are based off of like common everyday things. Like if you hear the word crash, it's like you're not thinking like, oh god, someone got into a car crash. You're thinking of it's that head ass friend of mine.
Blue armor.
Oh yeah, that dork with the blue armor I'm friends with, right?
Yeah.
It's not always blue.
It's not always blue, but some kind of tin, some kind of hue blue.
More often than not.
It's blue mostly, but not always.
I love how immediately he just went to. He had silence for like half a minute and then went to defensive. It's not always blue.
I have other armor. I have a red one.
Trying to see. Yeah, I'm looking at the time I put into some of the RPGs I played last. Like I had like 145 hours in Baldur's Gate, and then I had 120 in Persona 3.
Well, those are long in the tooth games, like.
And then 492 hours in Master Duel, but we don't talk about that.
Generally, Nihon games are like 6 chapters.
Yeah, like you can beat Ys 9 in like 14 to 30 hours.
Okay.
Like even the side quests, you can do all the side quests in the game too and still beat it within 20 hours.
It's also because the game has adult best appearance in my opinion.
Yeah, that too, yeah. But Ys 9, like there's only like 1 to 3 side quests in each of them, and they're all like really short. and you can like basically do them as you're doing like your regular errands, to, like upkeeping your weapons and equipment and stuff. And you can just buy everything. Like you don't need to like forage anything or whatnot.
It's handy if you do, but you know.
It's handy if you do, but you don't need to. You can just buy whatever's in the shop for that chapter, and you'll be golden. And you have plenty of money.
Small little thing I noticed, and I'm not trying to rag on anybody, but when I was playing Ys 9, or when you were playing Ys 9, Maya, to me, did you notice that like the main antagonist had a very different mic quality to whenever they were saying their lines?
I want to say yes. I do feel like there was something different.
It must have been recorded like remotely, like during the.
Yeah, I was.
It must have happened like during that time. It just. I wouldn't bring it up otherwise, but it's like that one really like stood out to me for some reason.
But yeah, so yeah, Devin, if you want to play an RPG, it's really short, and like the gameplay feels good.
And a new one's coming out, so if you don't want to like jump into the previous ones, this one seems like it's also pretty self-contained, but it happens some nebulous time during the like overarching timeline. I don't know.
Right.
Just
no, I mean, again, it's if I have the time for it.
No.
Because I've been trying to get more editing done, and so that's why I've been like putting a lot of my time into. Because I've been doing like I'll be editing, I'll be doing auditions, and then like I've got a full-time job, so it's just like that's why I haven't been yeah, that's why I haven't been like streaming as much either, because it's just like it's hard to find the time.
Mine has been
How's
that
that
and
editing
also
minute, by the way?
Oh, I got a lot done, and I'm just like, because I got, I want to say 10 seconds of the video done, and that was a lot. I think I was working for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, because I was in a call, and my friends were watching Moana, so I was just working while they were watching that, and so it was just good background noise while I was editing, and I got, because like, when I'm doing the lip flaps, I have to find like oh, what's the best frame I want for the base, and then like does this fit, and then like I have to like cut out the mouth and cut out the like a half open and then cut out the full open, and I have to scrub the audio to like the extent of the lip flaps opening and closing, and it's just like, would this be funnier if it was just like a slow close or like a fast close, you know? It's just, yeah. I like what I did with like the most recent like edit, like because I had to throw a specific Yu-Gi-Oh card art in the video. Here, let me send it to you real quick. Hold on, I'll send it to you, Maya, real quick, so you can see it. I would send it to Crash, but you're streaming.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. You can send it to me. I'll just look at it later.
I'll get it.
I'll look at it. You know, whenever we're getting prepped for the audio check on the Tapper Dock. Quick little question, a quick little aside. You were talking about your friends were watching Moana. Do you think The Rock's like I can't lose part of his contract also extends to animated productions as well?
No, because he did lose in the first bit of that fight, and then he came back and then he won. So it's just like I don't.
Well, is that really losing, or is it really like? I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
It seems like a really weird thing to put in your contract, like I can't lose.
I think maybe it's because he was voicing the character, not acting like in person.
I guess
so
that makes sense.
Different.
That makes sense.
But so yeah,
clear doesn't extend to like to Machete's career.
Oh, God, I love Machete.
Akko can attest.
Why does that wall of that house look like it should have a there?
A rare item.
That one.
That one right there?
Yeah, like there should be a door right there for me to go through, but no.
It would make sense. They all have wings and tails. I am the senior Scaly.
Solgard. I came across your elemental vessel and wanted to return it.
Gracious, I was wondering where
I've never seen that in my life.
You're right. He's like, I don't know what that is.
Mainly because my eyes never open.
An earful later, but enough about.
Where did that trope come from?
Welcome to Longer
What?
I'm the character who never opens his eyes ever.
So where might we
I don't know.
Rock, Genichimaru.
On that subject, I have
probably from people who have really squinty eyes.
News.
so squinty that they're just closed.
Yeah, like.
I mean, there are characters like that in Gundam, if I recall.
There's certain characters that are just like, well, no, it's also like characters will keep their eyes closed if they're blind, but you know, then they're a huge badass or whatever.
There's a character. I mean, I made a character that does that in Blaze Blue. So
yeah, we know about Hazma. We're well aware.
Yeah.
Well, no, his Terumi version like has his eyes open.
Terumi has his eyes open, but Hazma's eyes are closed.
Yeah, because he's trying to hide that he's
no evil, everybody.
Why? I've never done anything evil in my life. You cut my fucking arm off. Well, that's different.
That's not evil. That's a social experiment.
What was the experiment? I was seeing if you would bleed out faster or not if I cut your arm off in a fire.
In a fire.
Yeah, that's literally what happens. So like,
I know. I didn't realize what it was.
Quick Gundam related question for you, Devin. Has anyone ever just like whipped the absolute shit out of a Gundam pilot while using like a very low tier like a GM or a Zaku?
Yes, actually, in Double Zeta, someone.
Just because they're better. Just because they're better at piloting than the main protagonist.
Yeah, Judah. Well, no. So no one's done. Well,
These days, the elemental vessel
it's hard to say because half the time when that happens, like if the main protagonist is getting their ass whipped, like, cause like if you think about like the first Gundam, like Char is kicking Amuro's ass like at the beginning of it, and then as it goes on, he gets better and better, and then it's not a one-sided fight anymore.
Stupid fucking new types.
I was gonna say in Double Zeta, there's a bit where someone takes the Double Zeta away from Judo.
Yeah.
It's like one of his teammates takes it. He's like, I can pilot the Double Zeta just as well as Judo, and then it fails to pilot the Double Zeta just as well as Judo. And Judo gets in a very busted up Hayuki Shiki and outpilots not only the guy in the Double Zeta, but the guy kicking the guy's ass in the Double Zeta. So yeah, Judo. Look, I'm just gonna say it. Watch Double Zeta. Judo is the hardest motherfucker in all of Gundam.
Even harder than Domo.
Noted.
Even harder than Domo.
Really?
Yeah. Look, Domon goes hard, but that's because he's like on a vengeance kick. Judo goes hard because it's like, I don't give a shit about you or your politics, but I'm so tired of this war shit. I'm going to put you in your place now.
I love it.
Because that's part of the reason, like, okay, look, it's not the best one in the series, but it's one that people are nostalgic for. That's what I like about, like, Tall Geese from Wing.
Yes.
The reason why Tall Geese is a fucking museum piece, it's impractical because if you pilot it and you're not the best of the best, you die. You die. And so Zex gets in because he is the best, because he's the char of that show, and then he just fucking shows up and it's like, oh god, this thing's so fast!
Yeah.
Tall Geese is fucking cool.
I need to watch Wing because it's the one I haven't got into. I'm saving it to watch it with Grim, but like, I've heard of I've watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes of Wing.
Episodes here and there.
Praise Kushinaga did nothing wrong.
Okay, we'll keep that.
He's from Earth, so therefore.
Bias, Earthling bias.
Right, because Earthlings have never done anything wrong ever.
Yeah,
in a
whatsoever.
Gundam series.
Fuck you, Spacer.
Again soon.
I live on Earth. I'm sorry, Devin. I'm sorry, Devin and Maya. Do you guys not live on Earth?
Fucking Zeeks.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that we think that we're great.
How dare you say those blasphemous words in my chat?
Devin and Maya. I live on Earth.
All my goods are high quality.
Oh, I'm sorry that your soul is weighed down by gravity, you fucking dork.
You motherfucker.
All of a sudden.
Okay, well, equipable classes. Hey, you can get a
big ass sword.
And we can't equip it just yet.
We don't know what class we need.
Or you get a falchion.
I guess I'll get the falchion.
Now
I'm the fireman protagonist.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm sorry, I gave you nothing but a sword after I died.
That's not. You deserve more from me than one sword in a world of troubles.
Stop!
Sorry, sorry, my boyfriend stabbed me with lightning.
That was such a sad freaking.
It was.
I rewatched that scene a lot.
Who do you? Okay, here's a weird question for this is a fireman. Well, not weird, but who do you have as Lucina's sibling?
Morgan.
Morgan.
Same, actually.
That's fair.
So like I will so hot take for me, I guess. And I talked about this on my podcast, so with my friends. But I think the story of Fire Emblem Awakening becomes a little bit stronger if you play female Robin.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I agree.
Yeah, because it goes
so
from
much
yeah,
hard.
especially Lucina's story, because it goes from I have to go back time and stop my dad's best friend from killing him,
I have to
so
stop
I'm going
my
to kill
mom.
him, to I have to stop my mom from killing my dad.
Yeah.
Can I kill my own
Which is
mom?
also my dad's best friend.
Whereas if you marry someone else besides Robin, it's like, oh, you fucking hussy. What? My dad's not good enough for you? What? You don't want you don't want this shepherd?
Gosh,
and
okay.
and the other thing I was gonna say is that so my friend argued, he's just like, I actually disagree. Yeah, because it's like I think the story of Awakening is the story about the tactician and not a story of Lucina and Crom. Yeah, and I just like, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion as wrong as it is, but
You're playing as the protagonist, therefore that is the story. That
See, I always go with the shotgun wedding approach, so where Lucina's sibling is Inigo.
See, that's a good one too. That's my second pick. I will get, if I'm not playing female Robin, I will get Crom with Olivia.
It's the hardest one because they literally just it's like, hey, I just met you. And this is crazy.
Yeah.
But here's my
But it's
social
so
link
easy to
and
rack it
have
up,
my
let's
baby.
Yeah, just dance in the corner for him for 23 turns. It's fine.
Legit.
This is just twerk directly on Crom. It's like, is this working? Is this what a date is? I'm so sorry.
Actually,
This is what it is.
We should get married.
Awesome.
I still love that bit where it's just like, and someone's like, my lord Crom, here's your newborn child. Great. What are its stats?
I've actually been in a dub where that was one of the lines. The fucking I like the fact that Inigo's daughter pulls more than Inigo himself.
When someone asks his
All
friend
the,
for a favor,
and then Owain's daughter is literally just, it's the apple of the apple of his eye. It's like, oh my god, it's little mini Owain.
I've looked all over town.
I love her. I love her. Yeah.
Oh.
The thing I saw her, like her character art for Fame Out, I was like, that one. That's the character I'm with. And I found that she's second generation. Like, I've changed my mind.
Who did I go up? Who did I go for? And whenever I played Fate?
Thanks. Well,
I think the ones I went for.
I went with Fate. For me, I think I just went with
I went with Scarlet in Birthright.
I went with your childhood friend with the gray hair.
Conquest, I'm trying to remember who I went with.
I thought it was Ash was his name. Silas.
Silas, thank you. I'm like, I can dyslexic spell his
Because
name.
I played Male Corrin.
Same.
I went with, shit, did I go for Ophelia? I don't know. I don't remember who I went with in that one.
For me, I think I went with, I'm not sure, because I played I didn't play Birthright. I played Conquest.
Conquest is the better one.
Yeah,
I played
absolutely.
Birthright so that my mom could play Conquest first.
You should have swapped.
Listen, my mom's a bigger Fire Emblem fan than me.
Every time though I played, I made sure Azura was a furry every time.
Oh my god.
What? I want more of those werewolves or Kitsune. Did you?
I don't remember who I got with in Fates, because if I'm being real, I was.
Obviously, I went for Camila. Obviously.
No, I didn't go with Camilla.
No, I didn't either.
Who did I pick?
I'm looking up characters now because there's another character that I was laughing because I benched Silas at some point because I got another child character up. It was like the big brother samurai dude's
Ryoma?
son. Thank you. Ryoma's son. What was his name?
Kaji Tang.
Son, it's what?
That's who it is.
It's Shiro.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, the
He
guy
was
named
so
White.
strong.
Gotcha.
So I benched Silas, and my friends were like, You benched your husband? That's like Fire Emblem divorce.
No, that means I don't want my husband to die, so really. Look, they all have cavalry slayers. I don't want that happening to my baby boy.
I'm trying to remember who I got with. I don't remember if it was Felicia or if it was Charlotte.
Jonathan.
When I want to watch Charlotte, my bitch wife wants to watch Jonathan.
Jonathan, also voiced by Liam O'Brien.
Yes, we know. Liam O'Brien is the father to your children. We know.
No, I'd only be so lucky.
I know my wife.
Wow, you're red.
I think she got with Niles.
Val, the Soul Guard.
Your wife has a very concerning interest.
Oh, Val.
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
Meanwhile, your wife's spouse.
We don't talk about the.
Doing so far outside of Longren.
I'm a weirdo. I'm just a goofy little guy that likes to torture people.
No, I got with Anna. That's right.
Oh, my mom married Anna too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Anna and Charlotte seem like big hot messes to deal with.
She came around to the idea after all.
Yeah.
And
okay, you guys, you guys like a project to work on. I see.
Maybe I like my women with 6 fingers. You ever think of that?
The 6-fingered man killed my father.
Wow, it's one finger friendlier than a regular handshake.
Oh my, finger friendlier.
So she has the best chance of summoning.
I like this one. She's weird.
The friendliness levels of hands were.
Because Karina wants. She wants to be chosen as the Olm. All she's ever heard from the rest of the Vale is that she's wrong for the job.
I like this voice too. I'm sure there are other voices I probably like that I was not picking.
Could I go ahead and just pull up the cast list? I will.
Regardless.
Sure.
To avoid these hypocrites.
Let's see. Let's see if I can pull up and see who's voicing who. So,
did she pick a fight with the elemental?
We're gonna be seeing Kaji Tang and Naris Kino. I can't pronounce that name properly.
Nothing that scandalous.
Oh, Paul Castro Jr. Fucking Rindo was Orin.
Rindude?
Rindo. Yeah, Rindude.
Besides,
That's what they call. That's what he calls him.
I love it.
Mai Chang is here. Erica Mendez.
might have been enough to give her that push.
Karina Bodiger.
Anyway, I'll head back.
Oh, Xeno's in this game too.
See you there. And
some of these names I'm not familiar with, which you know what? Hey, I'm happy to see.
Yeah, that's always really nice.
It means, hey, there's more new upcoming talent.
Anaris Canones.
Yeah, okay. Anaris Canones. I can't pronounce.
I think it's Canones.
She voices Mirko, right?
She voices who?
Mirko.
Yeah,
the best character in My Hero Academia.
Bunui.
I love how fucking crazy she is.
I want her to break my arms.
You've destroyed you destroyed so many of my limbs, but I'm still going to kill you.
I love her.
It's literally the Black Knight, but it's actually effective. She will bite off your kneecaps.
Tis but a scratch.
It's a combination of that and the killer rabbit.
She's the killer rabbit and the Black Knight in fusion.
Fusion, ha.
Hugo Hatsu!
Hugo Shokan! My name is not Fusion! I think more of the characters from that particular arc got dropped into dual links.
Oh yeah, the girl in the Synchro universe dropped.
I don't remember the raven-haired character that much, except for that one clip where it's the Raging Eyes dragon, and he's like, there won't be another turn!
All Eyes Raging Dragon.
All Eyes Raging Dragon! Direct attack!
Yeah, I like that scene because those girls are like, it doesn't matter because on the next turn the duel will be over.
There
and
won't
then
be
like,
a next turn.
Yeah, Yuma's like, there won't be a next turn.
He just fucking kills them.
All Eyes Rampage. I actually have used the OTK strat with All Eyes Rampage Dragon before. It's very fun.
I'm angry. After all,
I'm a Southern Belle dragon.
see the world.
Is the reason that she's not an Alm is because she doesn't have any wings?
No, the reason why she's not an Alm is because she's a hick.
Family has been considered worthy of Alm status.
I mean,
Sure, your affinity to the wind element, you had a good chance at.
I mean,
Clear as day. The
After
reason
what you
she's
did in
not
the
an Alm is
sanctum?
because she's a hick.
it's because you're from the South, dumbass.
And she has wings, actually. You can see them. Her hair's just covers them.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, she.
Yeah, I see them.
I saw them.
there
I
they
saw
are.
them too.
Oh,
There they
a
are.
wing. She has a wing.
A
Is it-
wing, okay.
Oh, so she's asymmetrical.
Cost their parents this much
That's the
trouble.
other
Oh my god,
reason.
she's Ace.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, my people.
So true, Betsy. So true.
Ace representation. Let's go.
Let's go.
No, asymmetrical. Oh.
But also,
I think
she's
I might be
asexual. No,
Ace.
she's
Which
not.
one?
I'm trans. Hey, parent.
Voom. I think it might be bi. Which one? Bisexual, bipolar. Oh, I know. A bitch.
I saw that interaction on
I
Twitter.
love how you guys said that. Like,
Does
the
she only
same
have one
time.
wing?
At least on this side.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
seeing
she's
the
just
one.
got the one. She's a one-winged angel.
This is the character that everybody compares to Iron Mouse too.
Ah, there you are. Thanks for finding Shiryu for me.
No sweat.
God, that's some southern twang I would recognize anywhere.
I'd like to think that my accent doesn't really come out, but my teacher noticed that just from me stumbling over a word, they're like, "Oh, what did you just say something? Did you just say something?" And I was like, "Did I?" It's like, it's like, "Oh, that's a very big Southernism," and it's like, "Yeah, I'm from here." It's like, you know, you should add that to your reel. I was like, "Really? Okay."
My thing is like I've worked so hard to get rid of my southern twang.
My parents did the same for my sister and I.
Yeah, because
You
like
guys are doing a very good job.
you wouldn't know. Like I grew up in like rural Oklahoma. And,
Louisiana is where I'm from.
Yeah. So like I the only time it really comes out is when I'm either really flustered or really angry.
Right.
Because that's when I drop the facade. I'm like, y'all pissing me off. Like leave me alone. Like all that. Yeah. It's just.
The same thing happens with me, and like when I first came to Canada, I didn't think I had an accent. Very wrong. And so everybody would be saying, "Oh, like I remember when you first moved to Canada and you had an accent." I'm like, I didn't have an accent. And then when I was 15,
I have an idea.
I listened to a recording of me from like around the time I was 6 or 7. And yeah, I had the freaking heavy Filipino Asian freaking accent. I'm like, oh my god, when did I like not have it as strongly? But you can sometimes hear it when when I hear myself talk. I can hear it on certain like sounds or like
See, I don't know what the Filipino accent sounds like, so I wouldn't know.
No, most people don't know that.
Yeah. I had a teacher in college who grew up in the Philippines, and I learned a lot about like that section of the world through him, which I'm very grateful for because I'm like, whoa, that's so much knowledge I didn't have before.
Yeah, it's like Southeast Asia has like a bajillion little tiny like nations that just exist with so many different versions of like so many different cultures.
If it doesn't work for you, let me have a go.
All right.
But yeah, but similar to you, Devin, if I get really angry, I'll start talking like in a little bit more of an accent. You know, I'm talking about this and you did it.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Mine really comes out because I've hung around my aunt a few times. It boils down to like adding certain words to my speech. Like I'll add the word "yeah" at the end of a question. Like, "Hey, we're going over to this thing, yeah?" That's because that's the thing I picked up from my aunt.
That's interesting.
And my mom's like, "Stop saying that. Stop doing that."
Was that?
And I was like, "I can't help it."
What part of Louisiana is that?
I don't know.
Like not to dox where you grew up. But like
no, it's like southern Louisiana.
Okay, because like a few
because like my other family members have thick ass accents. Like my aunt who's still down here. My other aunt moved to like Texas, and then the aunts on my mom's side, they don't really have that. Well, kinda, sorta, not really. It's mainly on my dad's side.
See, because what I was gonna say was, for I want to say about 3 months back in like 2015, I was working at a mall in Louisiana in Shreveport, And at the time, I had a girlfriend. It was long distance, but she was living in Alexandria. And I would drive down there to go visit her and hang out. And it was really neat. But it was very muggy. I was like, holy fuck, it's so muggy.
Oh yeah, welcome to my fucking life, Devin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was half expecting you to freaking joke around like, welcome to my freaking life, Devin. Yeah.
Welcome to the part where like you're if you take a deep enough breath, you're likely to drown in the fucking air.
I'm breathing in soup.
Good job, idiot.
Why is there soup in your lungs?
First time here, huh?
What do you mean you're breathing soup? No, I went there and it was just like, oh god, this is awful. I feel like I'm dying. I have like the worst sinus pressure.
This is awful.
Like,
I hate Crash's home stay.
This place sucks. I want to go home. But no, it was fun. Though the one memory I have from when me and her were dating, so like she is like really short, and when I say really short, I mean she was like 4 foot nothing, maybe a little bit less.
Sometimes that happens, bro.
And no, well, it was funny because like I remember we went to the movies, right?
Yeah.
And we saw like Jurassic World, and then after we saw that, I went to the arcade, and I went to the little claw machine, and I won something on the claw machine. And I got down on one knee to go pick it up, and I looked up and looked over, and I was like head height with her on my knee. I was like, oh god. Because yeah, I remember I'm 6 foot 2, so I had like a good 2 feet on her. It was it was very funny. I'm still friends with her. She's still a good friend of mine. But yeah, it was just really awkward because like we went to Walmart, I think right after that, because she wanted to get Earthbound Origins or Earthbound Zero on the Wii U.
Yeah.
And I was like, so I went and took her, and I was like, it looked like I was like, it didn't look like I was her boyfriend. It looked like I was like her dad or her girlfriend. I was just like,
I thought you were gonna say like you went to go watch the movie and someone sat in front of her and then she just couldn't see. Period.
She couldn't see. Period. No, she could see just fine. It's okay.
Speaking of like mistaking other people for like members of their family, my best friend is like 6'4". But and he's very much like French Canadian, very like fair skinned, short black hair, like green to gray eyes, and I basically look Chinese and just very tanned and like wavy black hair. And people will still mistake us for thinking that we're siblings, and it's like, oh no, we're not like related whatsoever.
In what world?
So it's like, I appreciate that in my little town, people are so open-minded to think that.
Well, you know, it's not necessarily like blood siblings.
Yeah, it's true too.
My sister and I, like, I joke about this. It's like, my sister has, well, not bright, but she has red hair. I have brown hair. It's like, oh, you wouldn't be able to tell which of if like we're siblings. But then like my beard has shades of red. I was like, oh hey, there you go.
Yeah, same. Mine also. I have actually shades of red and blonde in mine.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's.
Are you a freaking calico cat? Hello.
I could be.
Mine occasionally has like. They point out whenever they see me. It's like, oh, you also have like. You have a weird mishmash in your beard there, Crash. You got red, you got some black, you have like a little bit of blonde in there. What the hell's going on here? It's like, I don't know.
That's just.
And then I'm also growing gray in my hair, so it's like,
oh my god, I'm a monstrosity.
That's just what facial hair does sometimes. We don't talk about it. See, with me, my brother is 6'4", skinny as a twig, and has like dark brown eyes. Okay. I'm 6'2", built like a truck, and I've got green eyes. Oh. And my sister also has brown eyes. Only descriptor I will give her. And yeah, so like out of the three of us, my eyes are green, and I look really different compared to those two. Yeah. And my mom and dad, both of them have brown eyes, so it's just like we don't know where these green eyes came from.
Yeah, so you obviously got a very like
genetics are weird.
Yeah, really weird recessive gene, you know.
You got all the I got all the recessive genes,
Yeah,
whereas you
speaking
got
of
all
that,
the dominant ones.
Like, everybody in my family can take spicy food, except my grandmother and I.
Wild.
But we also have, like, stomachs of steel where we'll eat anything and other people will, like, get sick and we'll be perfectly fine.
Speaking of, I was gonna say, speaking of grandparents, so, like, my grandfather, he had blue eyes, and then my grandfather on my dad's side also had blue eyes. So, like, we don't know where these green eyes even came from.
It was probably recessive in everybody, and that you just happened to get it.
I guess. I
From
don't
like
know.
3 or 4 generations. That's
It had to have been. Yeah, genes are weird.
I haven't been fitting in my jeans so well recently because I lost weight.
That's good. I need to lose some weight. I've been at the same weight for like a year, so I haven't gained or I haven't lost any. So
I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
I've been doing this. It's called a slow carb diet. Is how I'm doing it with my dad, where basically like I have a set number of carbs that I can eat on a certain day, and it's like I don't go over it. Generally, it just basically means like cut out any sugars, cut out some breads and any other like stuff that has, yeah, just cut out the white breads and stuff like that, or any like grains or stuff like that, within reason. You know, obviously you can have a little bit. You know, you don't have to like bend over backwards, but just keep that in mind. And then on certain days, like your cheat day, which is the one day of the week, then you can go a little bit more excessive on that, because then it'll kickstart your metabolism or something like that. Not necessarily the best diet. It probably doesn't work for everybody, but you know.
Okay. The thing with diets is that you do the one that you're gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Don't, if people are like, oh, well, do this diet because it's the one that's gonna work and do it the fastest. No, you do the diet that you're going to be able to consistently do, and that's how you're going to get results.
And
Like,
also
for me-
do something that's not going to completely fuck up your body.
Yeah, it's like for me, like I cut sugar, like sugary drinks out of my diet like a long time ago, because it was so like 10, maybe 9 years ago or so, I would go to the gym a lot more consistently, right? And so I was working out, I was more active, and when I was doing that, I decided that, you know, I'm going to cut sugar out of my diet. So what I would do is, at my current job at the time, I was working at a mall, and I was like right across from like this coffee shop. And what I would do is I'd go in, I'd get like a big drink at the beginning of my shift, like a Dr. Pepper or whatever, and I just drink that and get a refill and just keep doing that over and over again. I'm just like, you know what? I got to stop doing that. So I slowly switched to like sugar-free stuff. I was like, you know, I'll switch to tea because I can do tea, and then I'll do half tea, like half sweet, half unsweet. And I slowly switched to like unsweet, and I would use like replacement drinks. And then I just went to like diet and like zero sugar stuff. And now it's just like I just prefer like not having sugary drinks anymore now.
And when you try it, you're like, holy frick, this is sweet.
That's more or less what I do now. Like I stopped drinking soda for, well, with the occasional like root beer if I'm in a restaurant and there's no other options. Like and water doesn't really seem like a whatever. I also just like now I just drink diet half and half. That's kind of my go-to drink these days.
Yeah.
It was similar to kind of like with you at the place where I work. They used to have like basically a little candy jar at the front for clients and stuff like that, and also for the employees. So, and of course, where I was sitting at the time, it was right in front of my desk. So I was like, I'm a little tired. A little bit of sugar won't hurt nothing. I'll just take it. It's a little itty bitty piece of candy. It's a little piece of candy. What's that?
A little piece of candy.
Oh, Daybreak Spear. Obtain a weapon for Korean. Oh, well, I wonder if she's going to be in our fucking party.
I wonder.
For me, I barely eat candy in the first place because I never really had a sweet tooth growing up.
I do.
Like sometimes like I'll have the occasional like candy bar or like something like that, but like I just don't go to candy very often. I prefer more like tart things. I like more like pastries, like if I want to have sweets. So I don't go straight to like candy bars. And if I wanted to have a snack, I tend to get something like salty, or I'll get like because I love chips, right? Like I love chips. I love like crackers with like peanut butter, stuff like that. You know, that's my preferred. If I really want a snack, my usual go-to has, and I talked with Color about this because she helped me work on getting some better snacks in my diet.
She's really good at that.
Yeah, so I started doing chicharrones instead of I started doing chicharrones instead of chips, and like and for dip I'll have like guacamole because it's like guac has.
Dip it in vinegar.
Well, I can't do vinegar, but guacamole has like a lot of like it's a good avocado I should say is a good source of potassium, and I can't eat banana. I can't digest it. So I will usually go ahead and like to get my potassium fill, I'll have like avocados or guacamole. So like what I like to do is I'll dip some chicharrones into some guac and I'll snack on that, and then like that's my usual, like that's been my new go-to.
Oh my god, I want chicharron now.
My process at my place is, you get this? If you're listening, here's what I do. I don't have snacks in my house. See no evil, do no evil, you know what I mean? That's my, because it's like, if I'm working remotely, I'm like, oh man, it'd be really good if I had some chips, I had some banana chips, or if I had any insert snack food here. I'm gonna eat all that stuff. Like it will be gone the next day. If I get a bag of potato chips, that shit's gone.
No, I don't go that hard, but I will say and I hate this about myself, my one snack that I have a vice for is fucking goldfish, man. I will go to town on a box of goldfish if left to my own devices. Yeah, well if I'm left to my own devices, I get a big box of goldfish, right? Those huge like family size boxes. It'll be gone in like 2 to 3 days. Like I have a problem.
It's okay.
I have a problem.
My dad comes over to my house like, you don't have any snacks or any food? Like, yeah, I don't, Dad. I don't. Because I don't want to have the temptations in front of me, and it's gonna be gone. I'm sorry.
It's not bad to have some snacks, like
no, of course.
Diet. Yeah, because it's just like sometimes it helps keep you from like overeating during the day, you know. And if you're keeping on your calories or whatever, it's it's not the end of the world.
It's all about temperance. It's all about willpower, and realizing like, no, I don't need to eat the entire bag. Just like let's say 10 chips, and that'll be good to hold me over for a bit. What if I just had one more? Would that really hurt anybody? Would anyone really know? And if I had one more, why Why shouldn't I?
Why not? After all, why shouldn't I?
I mean, I've worked a full day.
Why shouldn't I?
Why shouldn't I be a little bad? Why shouldn't I treat myself?
God, speaking of working from home, that's like been the worst for me because like,
really,
man,
I've been reading your tweets on this.
Yeah. I've been working from home since like, well, I guess 2020, and it's just it sucks.
Closer to becoming a true
work for me, it's like the fact that like I used to have work and home separate, so I could leave work at work and have home at home. Right. Yeah, and I haven't been able to do that in like 4 years, and so it's just like I kind of miss it. Like I don't miss the office, but like I miss having that separate place.
No, I totally get that.
Yeah, because it's just like yeah, there are benefits to it. Like I'm not driving as much. I'm not spending as much in gas. My car is in really great condition despite it being like 7 years old now, and like it's there's a lot of boons to it, but like it's just my mental health is in the shitter because like I'm in my office where like I do my editing, where I play video games, where I talk with friends, where I do voice acting stuff, and I look down and there's my fucking work computer reminding me, guess what, fuckhead? Monday morning, you're my bitch. So
that was the thing I heard about. This is, well, kind of tangentially related to this. This was because I was looking up other VTubers, and I think there was Giga who brought this up. I was like, hey, look, if you're the kind of person who says like, yeah, you want to do a task, you should do it in a neutral environment that is not associated with like game time, that is not associated with like, oh hey, I'm on my game computer. No, ideally, if you're gonna do a task or if you're gonna do work or something like that, you should bring it to a neutral area, preferably with a chair that is not 100% comfy, where you're not gonna be able to like relax too much, but it'll keep you focused and it'll let you work on that task slightly more unimpeded. And I was like, yeah, there's a lot to that. It's all about environment.
If I had the space to do that, because when we first started doing that, me and Grim lived in like a 1-bedroom apartment, so I couldn't do that, like now where we're living, it's just like I still don't really have that option. But I don't know. I think it's just a matter of like, if I moved my work computer downstairs and got like another like Ethernet cable, maybe it would be doable. But it's just...
No, you work within your means. I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah. Cause I have no problem editing on my computer, like I game on too, because it's a beefy computer. You can do that.
Yeah.
And I don't mind doing that. Cause like I could get into a call with friends, right? While they're working, and I'll just make it a co-working call. It's done wonders for me. I've gotten a lot done because I've been doing that more frequently. But just with my job, I can't.
No, I get you.
Yeah. Sorry to bring it down.
No, it's fine. It's understandable. Where the shit am I going? I need to find a letter, apparently. Jeez, that's a big crit.
Big damage.
Big damage.
This means I've improved.
Nice damage.
Nice cock.
Good damage.
Nice cock.
In Night City, what's the one thing? What's terms from being a criminal? Getting cock. Thank you, Devin.
When you started that joke, I was like, I'm so glad I have this favorited.
I assume you guys also saw that recent controversy about the Sonic 3 movie, yeah?
Oh yeah, how like all the big name actors getting paid like millions of dollars, but like the main character being played by, you know, Ben Schwartz is like getting like 500, like what?
Poor Colleen O'Shaughnessy. I mean, it's still a good paycheck, but also it feels like, yo,
Colleen O'Shaughnessy.
I've been.
Isn't that Colette?
That's been the voice of Tails also for like nearly a decade at this point.
She's been doing the role for fucking ages.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself. If you don't, who will? I sure won't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, so she should be getting paid more. That's a big issue with like voiceover. They're pretty good. See, that's the other thing. Like Sonic 2, right? It grossed over like $400 million. So like, why can't you give like a paycheck like that to Ben?
No.
What?
No.
No, we can't though.
No, you can't though.
No.
Mm-mm. That's the thing I hate. It just feels like just voice actors just are not respected for what they do.
You're not a Hollywood actor.
Then why am I in a movie?
I wonder how much. I wonder if that was the case. Well, I mean, it was like cute little cameos, but I wonder if that was a similar situation for like Wreck-It Ralph, because like they got Kyle Hebert, Roger Craig Smith, they got a lot of the original voice actors from their respective games to pop up and make cute little cameo appearances.
I remember seeing that there was a voice actor for God. What was it? Did I like the tweet? I think I like that tweet. Hold on, let me check something real quick. I'm gonna look. Because like there's a voice actor who said like I got paid the most from doing these two lines.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I guess I didn't like the tweet. That's on me.
Now, granted,
I hate when that happens.
We're not taking obviously we're taking this with a grain of salt in comparison to say like the Bayonetta controversy.
Oh,
yeah. That's its own can of worms.
That's its own big old can of worms of
That's it. It's just a big can of worms.
That's a thing. Like, that's a thing. Okay, not to get too and to not say names, but it's like, does that ruin a thing for you? Like, if it turns out like a voice actor or a creative like who is involved with this thing turns out to be not the greatest person, does that ruin your experience of liking a project?
Well, I don't think it does for me, but I'll in the back of my mind as I'll think of like, man, that voice actor or that actor or this developer or this creator, like I still enjoy Rurouni Kenshin. I still enjoy
about to ask about that one. Is like, do you even entertain Rurouni Kenshin or Toriko?
Well, I mean, it was already too late for me. I already owned all the freaking manga before.
Yeah, if you already own all of it, it's a little too late.
Yeah.
If like, I think it just like, if for me personally, if I can avoid like supporting something like that, I will. Like if something like that comes out, not even that, like I won't even pirate it. I'll just like, because it'll always be in the back of my mind, like thinking like, oh man, this is like, oh wow, this is really good. Too bad the person who made it's a piece of shit, and I can't really enjoy any other stuff they make, you know, that sort of thing. like that's why I just avoid some stuff like that. I mean, because for me personally, speaking of Bayonetta, I am not the biggest fan of Hideki Kamiya because his social media presence, it makes him not really a cool guy to me.
He's always been like that. Yeah, you're banned, you're blocked, or whatever. That's always
but it's just like for me, it's just like it's like these are like his fans, and I get it. Like some people can be idiots on the internet, but also like. He was like, I remember like before Bayonetta was in Smash, right? Yeah. And he was like, "Oh, I hate these Smash idiots, blah blah blah, Smash idiots this, Smash idiots that."
You have to imagine that he kept hearing about it like every fucking day of like, tell Sakurai to put Bayo in Smash, and
right. But what I'm saying is like, but when Bayonetta got added to Smash, he's like, "I love you, Smash idiots." I'm just like, you are so full of shit, sir. I'm. Like that, I blocked him. I beat you to the punch. I'm out of here. Bye bye. I don't want to see your shit.
I beat you to the punch. You don't get to ban me. I block you.
Yeah, and I just I don't really like, and it sucks, right? Because like I love classic Resident Evil 2, which he worked on.
Yeah.
And I
so much.
Yeah, and then he also, if I recall, he also worked on like Devil May Cry as well. One. Yeah, so it's just like, and I really like those two games, and it's just like I like some of the stuff he makes, but like I'm probably never gonna play Bayonetta, like if I can help it. Like I just don't.
Bayo's a fine game. Bayo's a fine game. You know, it's not for. Okay, where the hell? Like
you have to focus for a moment.
No, it's fine. It's fine. This is side quest stuff. We're good to talk. I need to find a letter that got blown around here, but obviously I'm just running around in a circle looking like a big old goober. No, like Bayos are fun. Like, okay, in my honest opinion, like Bayo 1, it's a good game, it's pretty fun. Bayo 2, infinitely better. It's really cool, it's really fun. Bayo 3, okay.
See, with Bayo 2 though, it's very funny because like Kamiya hates Bayo 2 because he doesn't like the design and of Bayonetta because he didn't make it or something like that.
Short hair Bayonetta? No, that's her best look.
Yeah, that's why he hates it because everyone likes that look more.
Yeah, because it's better.
I do like that one too. Yeah.
Yes.
Bayo 3's design was not the issue for Bayo 3. Bayo 3 had a lot of issues. Mainly it was Viola. Nothing against like the actor. Their performance was great. Viola as a character was meant to be like the Nero as in that game. Not nearly as cool as Nero. And also, their gameplay kind of sucks.
It happens.
And also a lot of other shit happened in that game. Besides the controversy surrounding it initially, but it was also just like, I don't know. That was the one I was like, I don't really feel like I want to even finish this.
Let's plan our next move.
I don't know. It's sad. It makes me sad. Not this game. This game makes me feel happy.
That's good. Also, I want to say, Crash, that your ability to pay attention to what the frick you have to do, and I realize there's like markers for where you have to go and stuff, but like, if it was me and I was talking this much with my friends in a stream, I don't know if I would be able to like comprehend what the story.
Oh no, because I like whenever I play games during my downtime, unless it's if it's a thing that like there's no story bits or bops, or it's not really that important, or I've already played this game before, I'll have like a podcast on, or I'll have like a video on the background. Because that's how my brain works. I need to be stimulated in multiple ways. I need to feel like I'm being productive, like I'm having multiple things going on, I'm accomplishing multiple things, even if it's just like, hey, I watched this thing. It's like, and that's why it's difficult for me to like watch a show, because it's like I feel like my hands need to be doing something.
You got the ADHD.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm not like that when I play games.
I haven't been diagnosed with it, but it's like
same here.
Everything else though, I need something else to happen at the same time.
If I'm editing, it helps if I have something going on in the background, like people talking, but like I can't like watch stuff because like again, editing lip flaps is kind of a bitch.
Yeah, it's true.
So you kind of have to pay attention to
audio editing is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but you know, for the most part, it's like not the end of the world if I got like, cause if I'm in the middle of like say editing the photo or editing the bass with the lip flaps, that's fine. I can have people talking while I'm doing that, no problem. And like in playing video games, like I don't mind if people are talking while I'm playing a video game because it's just like it does not bother me. Like yesterday, I was playing Gundam Breaker 4 while. Yeah, well, I had Red stream up while he was commentating a South American Melty Blood tournament, And then like I was also in a Discord call with my wife and friends, so it's just like, you know, I had a lot of stimulation going on, but I was able to focus on my game no problem.
Columbo seems like it's easy enough to kind of transfer there. I've been watching Columbo recently.
Just one more thing.
Just one more thing.
Just one more thing. You're looking a little bit sussy there, sir. If you don't mind me saying.
Yes.
I love how sometimes so I know this is like a me thing because I'm married, but like with Columbo, people are like, why does he bring up his wife all the time? Why is he talking about his wife all the time? Like, look, when you're married, you just kind of do that, okay?
Yeah.
It's like
it's a way to make him seem more relatable, more to kind of like help him make the killer let their guard down. I also read that it was Get Gianni's message about this. Like, there's two ways to look at Columbo. One, Columbo doesn't know all the facts, but he's gonna slowly put it together. And then option two, Columbo watched the entire like crime happen from the bushes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because like, and like I was watching a recent episode, and it was like, yeah, that exact fucking thing seems like it's 100%. Because like
this is just me guessing. But I'd say the reason that they did this was because this, and this.
Like, God, Columbo, that's literally 1-to-1 what the fuck happened and why it happened. Someone died. Did you want to? What?
You know what's funny for me? I love Peter Falk, but like the role I know him best in is just the granddad in Princess Bride. Like I didn't really get to watch a lot of Columbo growing up, but like I love the Princess Bride. So. Which I recently, speaking of my wife, I recently saw that in a drive-in theater.
My wife likes to go to drive-in theaters. Likes the atmosphere.
She can't get enough of them. The atmosphere is so fun. But yeah, no, we went. So like when we went up to Philly, we went to the Mahoning, which is like one of the only drive-in theaters in the United States that still uses 35mm film. Yeah, so and they'll do nights where they show old movies and different themed movies, and we saw that one night they were going to be doing The Princess Bride, which is like one of the first movies that me and my wife watched together. So and we were looking for an excuse to go visit our friends anyway, so we're just like, hey, what if we flew out there, we stayed the week with y'all, and then we flew back home to go watch the movie and hang out. Like, yeah, sure, why not? So it was a lot of fun.
I think the first time I actually watched The Princess Bride was I was having work done on my teeth. And they had basically a little, on my teeth. They gave me basically a little headset that was kind of like a little VR headset kind of looking thing where you could watch a movie. You could pick a movie, and I was like, I'm going to be here for a couple hours. Screw it. Princess Bride. I've heard really good things about it. Let's watch that.
It's so good.
It's very good.
It's a wonderful movie. I've seen it probably like 5 times now.
It's a good-ass movie.
Steel and I will freaking like quote that movie a lot.
You know what? I could see Steel quoting that movie, honestly.
I mean, I literally quoted it earlier in the
Steel-coated movie.
Six-Fingered Man, but yeah.
True, yeah.
I want my father back, you son of a bitch.
Marriage.
Marriage.
Together today.
Marriage. For some reason now I'm just imagining it's the what was that Adam Sandler firefighter movie where they pretend to be gay married in order to get like,
I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Yeah, for some reason that reminds me about like marriage is like a circle because of the wing. It's like a circle.
I think that's what they were referencing. They were referencing that bit from the Princess Bride
story stuff, and I'll come back to this later. My brain is smooth.
No thoughts stick.
No thoughts, only big sword.
It was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. Actually we picked up a collector's edition of the book while we were out there too.
Nice.
Yeah. It was a very pretty book. But I will say the line that always gets me in that, what the hell? Oh, it's a kitty.
Is it floating?
No. Oh, kind of.
I love her just like, is it?
Look, cats just do that, okay? I don't know what to tell you.
I haven't had a cat for a very long time.
I've had cats for like 7 years. They just do that.
I had a cat like when I was a small little boy, and then my dad spray painted it, and then we didn't have a cat anymore.
Oh no!
My God!
It wasn't like poisonous, but the cat was very unimpressed with my dad's choice of decision. That cat fucking hated my dad.
Cats will do that. I've had cats. I want to say most, if not my entire life. I would say from like 5 years till now. Because I remember when I don't remember, but I've been told that when we were really young, we had ferrets.
That was another pet my dad had.
Little ADHD balls.
Little ADHD
Someone's got to
ADHD balls.
Did you know that a group of weasels is called a boogle?
That's amazing.
I did not know that.
I did not know that. Thank you for that information.
And not a ferret, mind you, but very ferret-esque.
What's a Ramco anyway?
What's a Ramco anyway?
She's not a what? She's a sacred beast. Her ill resides in the wind sanctum near the veil.
Okay, so what 3 cards do I need to tribute to summon this sacred beast?
Well, shit. I guess we'd have to go with either fairy-type monsters or, well, no, light attribute monsters, probably.
3 light attribute monsters?
That seems like a fair trade.
Ramco even began to stay here in the veil instead of returning to her home. Although, Karina has been so preoccupied with Shiryu recently that she and Ramco have become distant. Perhaps they're growing apart. Oh, please excuse my rambling. I shouldn't distract you from trying to summon the fairy for everyone in the veil.
Her lips weren't moving.
Yeah, sure. No pressure or anything.
No pressure.
See anything.
I had to always wonder, like, with a character that has a tail, they had to, like, swap up they had to, like, make special custom-made chairs and clothing, yeah?
Right?
You think the chairs are just kind of like the ones you'd have back in, like, school?
Where the back is there's like you have
Yeah.
a back where your shoulder blades are, and then underneath that is just like open.
Just a little opening for your tail.
I thought you said you were
That would
busy
make
with
sense.
Shiryu.
But what if you don't want your tail that way?
my
I wonder
fault
if they
your
just
feeling
drape
was
it to the
so
side
bad
or
I couldn't
something.
ignore it.
Like think about how like cats sit and
Yeah.
dogs.
Even a novice could do
Like
this
they
better
usually
than
don't put
you.
their tail out
Thanks.
directly
It's
behind
been a while
them.
since I
Sometimes
last
dogs will
saw
just lay on their backs, and that's fine.
Hina?
Do you think we would be be a much more productive and better species if we kept our tails?
No.
No?
No.
It's another appendage that you can do stuff with.
It's another appendage I could freaking fiddle with.
Never beating the allegation.
No, this is not a furry thing. This is a practicality thing, Devin. Tell me how many shows, movies, games, or whatever, where a character who has a tail, they're able to use it to do other things.
I mean,
it's another appendage that you can use to do stuff with.
It also tells when you're happy.
It's true. Now, granted, that means it's another appendage that you could lose
Damn
or
it,
injure,
people
but
can tell my
still.
emotions now, but I'm so good at masking.
Would we be a better rate? Would we be more efficient if we were like Ashras and we could grow multiple arms?
I mean, obviously.
Depends on what kind. Like if it's a Goro,
Depends
maybe
on the
not.
yeah,
But if
the
it's like
appendage,
straight
right.
up like Shiva from Record of Ragnarok, maybe. Record of Ragnarok is really good, you guys. Just read the manga, though.
Just read the manga though.
I always read the manga.
It is a fairy.
Huh?
Oh.
Bo.
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 Bo. Bo.
God,
Bo. Bobby, we have a new and improved version of our show.
Okay, Dad.
No.
Huh?
No, I refuse. I won't be the Alm.
Does he know what happens with the
He might.
Why? Being named the Alm is an honor. Why would you run away from your duty?
Does no one else know that? Does no one get what goes into being an alm?
Gonna say no.
I don't know what goes into being an alm.
I'm sure that cultures like have
If you don't sacrifice yourself for the sake of the planet, then you turn to a statue, presumably, or you know, people turn to monsters.
How could he?
Dang.
It ends with you being fucking dead, one way or the other.
How unfortunate.
Yeah. Shiryu was the one insisting that you had to call the fairy to keep the veil from being destroyed. Then he
Well, at
just
least
ran
that's how
away.
the first guy's thing went over.
You should know better.
We don't know the full details, but basically, an alm is required in order to maintain that elemental balance and that the world doesn't. Her hair is very pretty.
Very pretty.
That I can't feel the wind beneath my wings.
Multicolored hair. It's very.
Now
Ooh.
that I've lost one of them. When I told them all that the wind still spoke to me, no one in the Vale believed it. Not
They
that
didn't
they're all
believe that
cats.
a little country girl like me could hear the
He's
wind.
certainly not the chief. They pity me.
I'm like that there Talon girl from that Soul Calibur.
Shiryu and Ramco stuck with me.
What was that a pull for you?
You never understood what it meant to me. He never understood me. Well, I'm done with him.
Good for you, girl.
Go, you go, girl.
Appoint me the Alm. I'll take Shiryu's place. I'm the perfect candidate. Make me the Alm of Wind.
The decision isn't entirely up to me. I must consult with your patron elemental first.
Here's my patron elemental hero. Sorry.
Wingman.
The wind was dancing with joy.
Yeah, you just say like the way that like Red does the cadence for his Jaden voice is just so on point. Like I could never.
Get your game on.
Sounds like we've got an elemental to convince.
More like get your lame on.
Where do we find this
Idiot.
fella?
How do you feel that I saw this on Twitter and I was like, I feel like Devin would be pretty pissed about this. It's like, oh, there's always lore to certain cards. Like the Buster Blader lore is very sad and it's very touching. But also, in an attempt to be Jaden's favorite card, Yubel is just straight up copying Flame
Copying
Wingman.
Flame Wingman. Yeah, no, the irony was not like lost on me.
Look at me, Jaden. I've turned my hand into a dragon arm. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, you almost look like my favorite card, Elemental Hero, Flame Wingman.
God damn it. I'm gonna Seto Kaiba that bitch. I swear to God I will.
But if this works out and I am named Yom, I have to say
It's okay, Devin. We know.
I just don't like Yubel.
That's fair. That's fair.
It was very
I never
funny.
got to the point where I met Yubel in the story.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
I'm gonna fuse with Jesse and make them an evil Jesse.
Yeah.
You'll
Make
never
him wear-
survive.
Make him wear really like slutty man clothes.
Oh look, it's
Okay.
Reese from Trials.
Hey.
I don't know if that really does that work for her. I don't know.
Not really.
She'll make it work for her.
Reese is a
Make it
dragoon, so
work.
it kind of fits with. And she's a dragon, but I don't know if that's necessary. Whatever.
Come on, Hina. Let's help Karina search.
Of course.
It's a lot of green.
What good is a convoy if we don't work together?
Thanks. I mean it. She's got to be in the Vale somewhere. Let's keep looking.
Yeah, no, that's how I found out about Vanquished Soul. It's because I was like, oh, the Vanquished Soul is based off a fighting game. I was like, this looks like a really cool archetype.
The cool thing with Vanquish Soul is that like so all their cards and Red's explained this before too, but like what they do is they tag out in the middle of like the effects, and then like you can reveal them in your hand as like your support characters to do different effects, which I think is really cool.
Like a striker.
Yeah, exactly. From like a the thing I love about Yu-Gi-Oh is that like a bunch of the archetypes will like they will play like the thing that they're referencing. So like Vanquish Soul plays like a tag fighter, and I think that's neat. Centurion plays like a mecha anime. It's just like, oh, they're like my soul burns and I shall become the ultimate machine, and you get a really fucking cool machine, and they protect the little pilots in the back row.
I like the crossover bits that it's like, yeah, by learning fighting games, you're actually getting really good at Yu-Gi-Oh! And vice versa.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there a card game fighting game?
Your home in the sanctum.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. It's that. Oh, what the shit was that? It was a deck building game. It was like with the samurai guy.
I can tell you that there's two Toho fighting games that have a deck building in them.
But
There's a lot
straight
of
up
deck
fighting games?
building. I don't know. I actually don't know like specifically deck building fighting games. I know some deck building like games like RPGs and stuff like that. Like
Yeah,
obviously
like Midnight
Mega Man
Suns.
Battle Network. Yeah,
Battle
Midnight
Network.
Suns. Yeah.
I think Midnight Suns is pretty cheap, but again, I told you that it also maybe it's just that I was playing on console.
I'll be
There's
playing on PC, so it's like it's whatever.
That's fine. I think it's fun. It's a pretty.
I'm also
fun
waiting. Yeah, I'm also waiting until I get like a better graphics card though to pick it up, because I'm still rocking a 1070. I'd rather get like a 3060 if I can.
Let's go.
Because that's what my wife has, a 3060, and her PC is like insane.
You know who else has a 3060? My wife.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay. He had to take a moment to freaking compose himself from how stupid that was.
Sorry, Devin.
No, that's cool. I get it. I talk about my wife a lot. It's fine.
No, I think that's very charming. I think that's very charming, and I love that you have found the one for you. I love that. For
I don't do it on purpose.
I know you don't, but it's fine. I don't, dude. I don't give a fuck. Talk about your wife all you want. She makes you happy. Fucking A. It's not an issue for me. I'll tell that to my parents whenever my parents are flirting. My sister is like, yeah, okay, whatever. I was like, I think it's cute that our parents still flirt with each other. I think that's cute.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
Ba-doo-boo-doo-ba. Dudbear Dictionary.
Hello. Hi. You. I. Friend. Dudbear. A creature other than Dudbear. Light. Dark. Lamp. Lots.
I love listening to you.
A little. Music. Here you go. An expression of displeasure. A sentence-ending question marker. An expression of exhaustion. An expression of intense displeasure.
It got a lot more expansive since Legend.
I'm just here working on art and just listening to this is amazing.
An expression of moderate displeasure. Beautiful.
I like that they...
Shiny.
I like that they have 3 distinct ones of expressing displeasure.
It's gaku. Shiny. An expression of gratitude. An expression of delight. Grizzly syrup. Take this. Please. See you later. Trade. Exchange. The urge to invite someone to do something. Dab. Dab on them. This. I can't believe they have like a entire like translation guide.
I love that they do.
I do too.
Oh boy.
At least if we hear them saying gak, we know we've done something wrong.
Yeah, we fricked up.
How much of a is it a gak, a gaku, or a gak, or a gaki, or gak if I kick him in the nuts? Oh, okay, that's extreme displeasure. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Karina, the wind conveyed the news. You are off to consult with Sylphid, the elemental of wind.
But you're deformed.
There's nothing you can say that'll change my mind.
I'll be back.
become the Om and make you see you were wrong about me. About everything.
So
You did this.
As you can see, young Karina is as stubborn as can be. But we cannot disobey the fairy's guidance. Please see Karina safely to wherever she is needed, be that the Mana Tree or otherwise.
You can count on it.
Being the chosen one isn't necessarily the best thing in the world. Chances are your home will just be a crater very soon.
Before you leave, Soul Guard.
Here's a strength sigil. Here's another stamina.
I would have you take this seed with you. It is said to bring forth hidden abilities of the bearer. Take it with my blessing.
Thanks. I'll find a use for it.
God, Val is fucking cut.
The odds are necessary to preserve a future for the whole world. It is our duty, much as a soul guard's duty is to protect us. Karina, an oracle of wind, wishes to take upon herself the task.
Look, it's not necessarily a great situation, but it has to happen, I guess.
Choose to bear it.
Isn't that what happens in like? Wasn't that like Mayan civilization where it's like, hey, the Earth is like the sun and moon are in a constant state of battle, and the only way to make sure that the moon doesn't eat the sun and kill all of us is to feed the sun blood.
An important mission.
Right. Yeah, that sounds. Yeah.
I'm not justifying it, but that's kind of their that was their reasoning.
Yeah, nah, I understand.
Good old-fashioned human sacrifice. That's what we're missing. Make a whole big production out of it.
Mind letting me get a piece of that thing the chief gave you before we left?
I figure I need to be as strong as I can be to fight monsters out here.
Wait, you're going to fight too?
But you're a girl.
Delicate Blossom, but I'm a force to be reckoned with.
That wasn't the happiest farewell back there. Will you be able to set out on the pilgrimage straight away if you're chosen as the Alm?
Don't worry, I'm not leaving anything behind that I care about. Honestly, I couldn't wait to leave. I've always wanted to see what's out there in the world. Back in Longren, they don't let you travel much unless you're chosen to be the Alm. If it weren't for you showing up when you did, I'd still be stuck in town, itching to get out. Thanks for that, actually.
We're actually pretty Amish.
We'll have to do our best. We'll get to continue on the Alm's journey.
But now I can never go back.
Friendly. Or maybe you folks.
No, wait, that's after the little thing is done. That's wild to me. That tradition where it's like, hey, if you want to go out into the world and experience all that, you get a year to do that. And then you have to decide whether you want to stick with it and you can never ever come back, or you come back home and you cut all that shit out cold turkey.
I think that's pretty cool. Like, I like how they actually give them the choice.
I mean, the choice is fine, but it's also like you're like, how old do you have to be whenever you're doing that?
I don't remember.
Because like, if it's like around like like teenagers or a younger age, like you don't necessarily, like you're not even really like a fully formed human being. You don't really have necessarily the best, you know, a full concept of like, hey, this is what my life should be. Yes, I know what's best for me.
If I remember correctly, I think it's like 18 you get to do that, or in your late teens you go and do it. I have friends who live near the Amish community out in Pennsylvania. I could ask them and see if they know, but the Amish do use technology now, because well, I guess not the Amish, but like the Mennonites more so will do it, because like there's a bunch of stands out there where I went out to a Amish shop and they had like a point of sale machine and stuff like that, because the only time they'll use technology is if it's helping them do work. But even then, like some Amish people have like really nice cars and stuff like that they're not supposed to have, and they'll hide them in like certain sheds and stuff so that way no one knows that they have them. So it's just like, it's kind of like counterintuitive. It's a bunch of BS, honestly.
We can unlock the win class. I want to change my win class. Living in an Amish paradise. All right.
Oh, guys, reminder that in like 40 minutes is
Yeah. We'll go for about 15 more. Yeah, it's just the one wing. Yo, look at this. And she changed her weapon too. It's fans now.
Fan weapons are dope.
Fans are pretty rad. I like that. Dancer class. Ooh. Fancy. Sylphid Boomerang. I want to friendly equip the Karina, switch out classes. Okay. Let's see what happens for Alm, because I have a feeling I want Alm to be the win guy. I might have seen those little previews might have shown me something I want to. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, this is the one that uses the two-handed sword? Yeah, I guess this is the one I'm going for. Okay. Well, that's neato. Not 100% on the circlet, but other than that, it's pretty cool. Rune Knight. Did either of you guys play RuneScape when that was a thing?
I kind of tried to when I was younger. Never really got into it.
That's fair. Remember that being a game that popped up whenever I was in middle school? I know a bunch of my classmates were like, yeah, we're playing RuneScape during class or doing break or whatever. And I was like, I don't know. It doesn't really seem like my bag.
No, it wasn't mine.
But I think she's still a baby. Our village has tales from olden times of huge sacred beasts flying through the skies
boy.
on their bright still a baby.
He's still just a baby.
Once you're big enough, Ramco?
Yo! Oh, cool. I can do air combos now. Hell yeah, Batman.
No fair.
In a gangster. Oh. We were talking about this.
Yes.
Did either of you guys see the Minecraft trailer?
I didn't fully see it. I only saw like some things. I didn't actually see the entire thing. I should though. All I know is that there's a horrendous sheep.
I think there's more than just that. I think a lot of the stuff is Tenacious D died for that movie.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Taking this.
My throat is not going to be appreciative of what I had to do tonight. It's not going to be very appreciative.
Yeah, I love it. And so I take it I'm not the only person who's like, oh, I have to do this big voice acting thing and then like take 24 to 48 hours to try and make sure that I'm okay for it.
Taking this.
It's just because of like the vocal type that I deem to use for a certain character will be yeah. But it's fine. I've been looking forward to this all week. It's gonna be great. Nice. Tight.
Okay, I return.
Hey.
Welcome back.
We got class changes.
I heard. I have a wireless headset, so I heard the entire time.
Very
yeah,
good.
I figured when you came in the other time, I was like, oh, he probably has a wireless.
Yanapii.
Yeah. Well, the wireless headset has been such a game changer because A, I'm not getting caught every time I turn my head on with wires, and B, I can just move around and do shit while like listening to stuff. It's great.
I still use wired headsets like for stuff.
I like wired headsets if I'm like doing editing or like we're working on audio stuff, like voiceover stuff.
Yeah.
Because like the quality is objectively better. But oh god, wireless headsets.
Oh
are
no,
just
the
nice.
sexy bees.
Not the sexy bees.
Oh god. Very deep.
Down, you harpy. Oh wait, we gotta see what the cool thing is. Oh wait. Garuda Tempest. Fuck you, bee!
Night of the wind. Whoa.
Back is sword and run into the heat of day. Like a knight, I fight until the fight is won. In a race, I save each and every one. Till this war is won.
When you come across something like that,
And to rule by the sword, slashing to the end, the power in you. As I sit, as I stand, by the pain I command my kingdom on the night of the wind. Night of the wind.
That's a good song. It's the one I don't know as well because I didn't really play Sonic in the Black Knight.
Breaking news: Sonic music is good.
Oh wow, whoopty fucking doodles. I sang last time we did karaoke on Keena's channel. I sang "I Am All of Me."
Yeah,
of
course you would.
Look. I love that song.
Everyone loves that song, Devin. It's a
I will say the one I really wish I had sung though was the Julian K one from I think it's this machine in Sonic Heroes. The Team Dark theme. Trapped in this machine.
Don't know how long we've waited as the Eggman watches.
Yeah, I love that song. I actually unironically like Julian K. Like his music's really good. He's playing in my old hometown. He played my old hometown last month, and I was like, what the fuck? But no, the venue was like literally like right next to a cemetery. I'm like, what? Why here? Why did you pick here specifically to
because
play?
we're gonna rock so hard we're gonna wake the dead.
I guess.
Even the dead will love Sonic and Shadow.
I hope he plays I hope he plays this machine. Devin, this is a Julian K concert. He probably, knowing my luck, he probably played "Cruel Days of Summer," which is still a really good song. Bounds we've made are under attack. So let's, I don't know. I mean, listen to Julian K, please. He's really good.
All right. By your glowing recommendation, I will.
Yeah. Cruel Days of Summer is like one of my favorite albums. It's very good.
It's a cruel, cruel summer. Da, da, da.
No. It's Cruel Days of Summer.
This is not the song that Devin's talking about.
It's not.
It's a cruel, cruel summer.
I'll kill you.
This should let us proceed.
What, you got something against Bananarama?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. I don't even know what that is.
I'm pretty sure it's Bananarama.
I suppose.
You're too shy, hush, hush.
Hush, I do I. You're too shy, hush, hush. I do I.
Yeah, we're not old.
No, not at all.
I
We
just listen
know
to my
old
dad's
songs.
music all the time, so that's fine.
Speaking of listening to your dad's music, like for me, sometimes my dad was like, "Why are you so depressed all the time?" I'm like, gee, I don't know, Dad. Could it be that you introduced me to Dust in the Wind at 5 years old?
My dad introduced me to Quiet Riot. I'm fine.
I had Kansas, and some of us aren't that lucky.
Well, I'm an axe grinder, pile driver. Mama said that I'll never, never mind her. Got no brain, I'm insane. Teacher says that I'm one big pain.
It's because my dad played football, and he was like, we listened to Quiet Riot before we went out to get really fucking amped up. Bang your head! That'll will drive you mad! Alright!
I think my song I like by them is Round and Round.
Come on, feel the noise! And it's spelled a different way than you might think. Girls, rock your boys! We'll get wild, wild, wild! Wild, wild, wild!
Yeah, that's another another band I like.
Oh,
but no, I was subjected to Dust in the Wind in like 25 or 624 by Chicago, so it's like
I got Johnny Cash too.
Jeez.
It wasn't always like I hurt myself today.
And then also REO Speedwagon as well.
And I'm gonna keep on loving you. Oh my God, your dad let you watch JoJo? That's awesome.
I was like 21, like... No, wait, how old was I when JoJo? 19. I was 19 when JoJo started airing.
I mean, JoJo's been around a lot longer than since you were 21.
Right, I'm just saying, when it started airing...
Your dad showed you the manga of JoJo?
Oh my God, no.
Your dad showed you Phantom Blood? Awesome.
Yo, check out what Tarkus does to these toddlers. Wicked.
Woo!
Did he just like ring them to drink their blood? Yeah. Why? That's a scene that was not aired in the anime.
Yeah, I fucking wonder why. Actually, I do wonder why, because like they had some moments in the anime where it goes hard as fuck. Remember that time was like, what was it? What's the name of the? What's the name of the little guy with Harvest? Shigechi.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, my favorite JoJo Wednesday. The Wednesday where David Bowie fucking murdered a middle schooler.
And not only that, not only does he fucking die, he explodes on his way screaming into heaven.
Yeah.
That's fucking rough.
Look, to be fair, like, yeah, that was pretty violent, but there was no blood. Well, there was a little bit of blood, but
yeah, you're right.
No,
that's compared to the time where he put a dog in a fucking coat hanger. Right.
Look, I'm just saying, like that scene was not as bad as like the scene I was referencing, and I think that's why they didn't like animate that scene, because again, he picks up like what, like 5 kids, like 5 of that kid's bullies, and just like rings them and drains their blood.
Are you familiar with Blood Sea, my friend?
Look, that's a different anime altogether.
Yeah, but it's still the same fucking thing that happens.
Yeah, but again, different anime altogether, probably different production company, and if I'm willing to bet, yeah.
This might be useful.
Dave Pro probably was like, yeah, with the time slot we're airing this in, we probably could not air that.
Look at that. Hey, Sylphid, how you doing?
What happened here?
Oh, what happened to this green baby?
He's a little
Speaking
guy.
of JoJo.
Exactly. Baby, stand, baby.
different baby.
I know, I'm well aware.
Have
you ever been so gay for someone that you decided you need to restart the entire universe?
God.
Tell me that I'm not correct, Devin.
You're not incorrect, no. I'm going to create a world where the Joestars don't exist. That way my boyfriend will live. Yeah, Pookie, I don't know how to tell you this, but that's really gay. I'm not. Is it gay? Is it gay to be gay? Is it gay to be gay for a man named God? Is it? Then if so, I'm gay.
I feel like there's another thing. Is like I'm gay for like oh yeah, South Park is like you say a lot of these things about being in love with Jesus. It's like yeah, so what's your point? It's like well, it seems like you're in love with Jesus. Like what do you mean? What's wrong with that? What being wrong? You're in love with Jesus. You love Jesus. You're in love with Jesus. What's the fucking problem? Like we all love Jesus.
I'm trying to remember, like, I think the line is like from Always Sunny. Someone put so it's like Charlie when they're doing the it's a miracle episode.
Oh yeah.
And Charlie's like, I got a confession. I'm in love with a man. What? I'm in love with a man named God, or I'm in love with a man called God. Does that make me gay? Am I gay for God? You betcha. And someone like put like Poochie's face over that, and then just like it's just stayed in my head rent free ever since I saw it.
I mean, it's a fucking ironclad defense as far as I'm concerned. Your move, homophobes. It's your move. That's still you fucking like that was some arcane shit. I was listening to this in the car. I was listening to like a Lady Gaga song in the car, and I was like, you bringing up that like the guy who worked on Yu-Gi-Oh songs ended up working with Lady Gaga on her music. I was like, fuck man, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
And the Black Eyed Peas, which is very funny.
Yeah, that was I was like, holy frick.
We don't talk about that Black Eyed Peas song in the Yu-Gi-Oh movie though. We just don't talk about it.
I don't even remember.
Black Eyed Peas were in the Yu-Gi-Oh movie?
They were in the soundtrack.
Is it like a Digimon thing?
Kind of.
Where Digimon had bare naked ladies doing it. It's been one week since you looked at me.
Turn your head to the side and said I'm angry. 2 weeks at the living room and said come back. Yeah, no,
get back to town, come back, tell you.
Chicken to China, the
Chinese chicken. You had a drumstick and your brain starts clicking. Watching X-Files with the remote lights on. Maison. Oh, the monkey meant the next one like Harrison Ford. I'm getting frantic.
We all have a special kind of brain rot, it seems.
Yeah, classic 90s movie anime soundtrack. Yes. I'm not a fucking apologetic, but that part was awesome. You telling me the Digimon movie where they were singing like, you run around, I run around, we're all gonna run around. That shit fucking slaps. No, the Japanese version's better. Get that fucking dog shit out of my face, and you put Steve Bloom back on the goddamn mic.
I think if they redubbed it, it might be better, because there are some lines...
Shut up, Gavin.
Okay. Oh, wow, did you see that dinosaur in the road? No, I was sleeping. But you're the one driving!
I remember that line.
How do you like your Pokemon? Flame world or grilled?
Or all the meals that, like, Ty's mom made.
Yeah. I made my special onion juice.
Where Izzy just has to shit himself afterwards.
Oh, you know, Izzy, Ty never tries my recipes. I asked for
girl voice. Yeah, you do that girl voice.
What's up? You want to try my 3-bean salad? No thanks, I'm full. It's okay. I only had 2 beans anyway.
Why would you try to improve upon perfection? Hey Esper, how's it going? I think we're after this cutscene. I'm gonna save, and then I think that'll be good. I think we can call it there, and I'll pick this up tomorrow. Ah! Don't touch my big old baggy pants.
There's a reason we're on the fruit bowl.
Oh, his eyes are closed. Look at that, another character.
You can trust him.
I have not had it easy.
I have not had it easy.
Oh, I see. You're deformed. You only had the one wing. Play the song of not having mommy issues.
I know you.
I'm going to see Mother.
I'm going to see Mother. I love the card.
My friend did an edit of that scene in Final Fantasy VII where Sephiroth throws the materia at Cloud and then does a flip and flies away.
Yeah.
And the only thing he added to it was just the Tony Hawk like landing a trick sound effect when Sephiroth does the flip. That's it. That's all he added.
Good. Sometimes the simplest edits are the best.
It really is.
Spirits like you.
God, fuck Genesis.
If you have both Ramco and the
Genesis
I mean,
sucks.
Some people wanted to.
What, were you one of those people, Devin?
No, but do you have a problem with Gact?
I don't have an issue with Gact. I've enjoyed some of the Gact music. I don't give a... Genesis sucks. Gact's fine. Genesis fucking sucks.
Look, some people just really like one book, and they will continue to reference it.
Some people really like
things.
watered down Sephiroth. when Sephiroth Classic is right fucking there.
Personally, I prefer Sephiroth Light. I prefer you to shut the fuck up.
I don't care about Loveless, and honestly, the fact that they brought it back in the fucking remix is like, oh god damn, shut
Loveless was always there, though. That's the thing. It was like it was
but I
literally
didn't
a
know
play in
about
the
it
world
until
of Final
Genesis
Fantasy.
kept fucking yapping about it. I was like, shut up.
Well, whose fault is that?
I'm like Zach. It's like, shut up! I'm warning you.
Shut up! Well, he's like quoting fucking Loveless.
Exactly, because he just
Will I
realized.
see you fly again, my
Shut
dear
up!
friend.
I'm
Shut
warning
up!
Turn is
Fucking out
already
of context Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core is the best.
I love Rick Gomez.
My hair.
Fucking, he just ate my hair.
When they were unable to produce an alm to offer to
God.
the mana tree.
Fucking Zach Fair. Zach Fair and his no good, very bad day.
Still good, very bad life.
God, let's take the happiest character ever, Zach the puppy. What do you do to puppies? You kick them. That's what you fucking do to them.
Kick them while they're down.
Repeatedly. Look, let's vanilla ice this bitch. Let's go.
You know what? You know, vanilla ice this bitch, but in like the 1999 OVA. Phew.
I don't know which one. Oh Jesus!
Oh.
Still feel okay?
Yeah. Okay, they're fine.
Okay. Let's go save and then we'll...
You understand what I'm referencing when I say the OVA,
yes,
right?
I've seen both.
Yeah.
Neither of them is great. It's either Iggy gets slashed in half by fucking Cream, or Iggy gets his fucking ribs broken in by being kicked repeatedly in the fucking side.
I kind of prefer the
They're both
anime
bad.
They're both bad, but I think the anime adaptation is like slightly better because he at least goes out a hero as opposed to like the OVA where it's just like, oh, he's dead now.
He's super fucking dead.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. It's not great either way. All right. Well, that's gonna do it. I'll send a raid out, I guess.
I
guess.
Well, it's like I'm gonna be in a different stream anyway. but
Yeah, I'm
still-
gonna be in a stream.
Oh, Jimmy.
No, that's all I was
Jimmy, I'm a
referencing.
tier 3 sub to your mom.
No, I was more so referencing Mr. Sausage.
Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and send a raid to Letter, who I believe is doing Tales of the Abyss. But if you guys want to stick with me, Devin and Mayatsumi, check on over to AKL Trifecta's stream for Tavern Talk. I believe this is the penultimate episode, if I'm correct, yeah?
I'm not sure.
Going over there to see.
I'm not sure if this is the penultimate or if we have 2 left.
Either way, it'll be a really good time. Either way, if you go to Letter's stream, it's gonna be
Apparently,
great. If you go to AKL's stream, it's gonna be great. Either way, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna be back on this tomorrow for a little longer. Then next week we'll have a more regular schedule with Battle Network and a new thing on Tuesday. And then this will be on Friday. So, hey. All right. Bye-bye, everybody. Send the raid.
Bye-bye.